Are you ready to amplify your business or brand's reach and make a meaningful impact in Ghana and beyond? Partner with GhanaTalks Radio today to connect with a diverse audience across Ghana and beyond. Elevate your brand through on-air promotions and social media. Boost your brand during prime time. With GhanaTalks Radio, you can extend your reach across digital platforms. GhanaTalks Radio is not just a station, it is a community hub where your brand becomes part of the conversation. Join us in fostering connections, celebrating culture, and making a lasting impression. For customized sponsorship packages and enquiries, email contact@GhanaTalksRadio.com or call +233 202 544614. GhanaTalks Radio, giving the youth a voice.
What do you want for breakfast? How do you want your breakfast?
English breakfast, French fries.
Koko nikosi, alo komi kesheto.
Wache.
Well, Gobe is the real deal.
Join us on GhanaTalks Radio. Let's serve you a buffet of breakfast.
From news headlines review, current affairs to social issues.
Entertainment, sports, and all the trending stories live on our mobile app and across all socials from Monday to Friday 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
With me, Pakwesi Omare,
Regina Bless,
Deborah Adoso,
and I am Esinal Fiagbedu. This is GhanaTalks Breakfast Show. This is GhanaTalks Breakfast Show, your morning companion. This is GhanaTalks Breakfast Show, your morning companion. Good morning to you, lovely listeners of GhanaTalks Radio. It's a beautiful Monday morning, and you are welcome to the GhanaTalks Breakfast Show right here on GhanaTalks Radio. I am your host, Ruth Esenam Fiagbedu, and I'll be serving you the news headline review right here on the show. With me is Miss Regina Bless and Miss Debbie Adoso, who will be diving into the issues. Good morning to you, ladies.
Good morning.
How are you doing, Miss Debbie?
The grace is sufficient.
We bless God. How was the weekend?
It was good.
It was good. Was it restful?
Restful, yeah, it was.
It was.
Why?
You were able to relax.
Yeah, I did.
Miss Regina, what about
It
you?
was good, your side.
It was good. It was good.
I hope you brought the lobster.
Some people traveled.
Yeah,
They came with goods. We can't wait.
So today the bag is big. So I'm sure.
Big.
Jesus.
Right. Today there's a lot on board. Let's look at them. Abu Jinapor criticizes Mahama government over 24-hour economy policy. Member of Parliament for Damango, Samuel Abu Jinapor, has criticized the Mahama administration over what he says is the failure to implement the government 24 economy policy. Nearly a year after office taken. Speaking during debate on the 24-hour economy authority bill in Parliament, Mr. Jinapor said the proposed 3-shift 8-hour system has been rolled out across government institutions as promised. He claimed that the only place operating some form of shift system is the office of the Speaker of Parliament, and even that, he said, does not run for a full 24 hours. According to him, the policy has not created real jobs for unemployed young people, despite being a key campaign promise of the NDC government. Mr. Jinapor also opposed the plan to establish a new authority to oversee the 24-hour economy. He argued that existing institutions such as the Ghana Export Promotion Authority already have the mandate to support export-led growth and job creation. He further accused the government of using the bill to create positions for political allies rather than addressing youth unemployment. He said Ghanaians are tired of promises and want to see real action, especially for young people struggling to find jobs across the country. So this is what Abu Jinapor is saying. He's criticizing the government's 24-hour economy. That looking at this policy you are bringing on board, it's not going to create you real job for people. You are saying Parliament is running 24 hours, and even for them, they even close at 6 o'clock. And they've created an authority bill for the 24-hour economy, and it actually looks like it's a duplication. There are other institutions already taking up that role, so it looks like these people are creating jobs for political friends, political allies. Ms. Debbie, looking at the policy, looking at the 24-hour policy, do you think it's going to create real jobs for the people?
Of course, why not? It's certainly going to create job for the people, because if you look at the lay down procedures of the government, especially the president, everything shows that they are in progress to create a 24-hour economy. If someone should tell you that he is bringing 24-hour economy, you don't expect it to happen in a day. It's a step-by-step process, and that is exactly what the NDC government is doing. So, Kojo Nkrumah, right?
No, Abu
Jinapor is claiming that the NDC has spent almost 1 year in government and they're having a great job. I'm surprised because I don't expect him to say that. We all know that every government that comes into power, the first year is used to fix things and also put things in its rightful places. So I believe the 24-hour economy is going to progress and is going to massively explode from this time to 2028, when we will go for election and then re-elect new people into government. And with the 24-hour economy, I think some time ago, the government or President Mahama stated that they cannot do it alone, and so they are collaborating with other people. So you can attest to the fact that President Mahama does not sleep. Day in, day out, is traveling to other countries, meeting other African countries, collaborating with investors, bringing in people, signing in contracts here and then, because we cannot do it alone. And so all those contracts, it is in a way purpose to create job for the people, because I'm not sure the government will just travel for pleasure. No, he's traveling because he wants to sign something, wants to bring into the country something very positive. And so these people are going to create job. We do not have the full capacity to create job as a country. We can do it, but I'm not sure we have that upper hand. No country succeed alone by doing things like where we are independent, yes, but you collaborate with other countries. Even the countries we tend to be, overlords, they collaborate with other countries as well, because there will be a time where you will need the help of other, or the assistance of other countries as well. So signing contracts with people or investors, bringing new jobs. What's the name? The Chinese we have here creating jobs like the Chinatown and all that. I don't know foreigners, but if you go to Chinatown, it is Ghanaians that are working there. It is in a way employing these people. So the 24-hour economy is going to work, but I believe it is a step-by-step process. For me, I believe it's going to happen, and as I said, it's going to explode from now onwards. It will happen, but one thing I will plead with this government is that 24-hour economy has to do with tight security.
Exactly.
You don't just very
security.
Tight security part, because people even still in broad daylight. Then talking about night shift 12-1, you are still working. So we need tight security, and that is going to help because they are going to recruit more security personnel. And trust me, people will not finish and be in the house. You will be recruited. The police will be recruited into their places. Everybody will get to do some of the work. And people will get to work, because if I should work from morning to say 6, because I leave at 6, morning to 6, then whoever comes after me is going to work till the next morning 6, which I will take over from that person. So that is good. It's going to create jobs. I just hope that it's come to pass. Okay, it wouldn't be what we used to see, and the prayers of the minority wouldn't come to pass.
Miss Regina, do you see any challenge at all executing this policy?
Okay, so I don't see any challenge, but the only challenge I'm seeing here now is the security aspect of it, because as Ms. Debbie said, even in broad daylight, we are seeing social vices of all these criminals. So talking of evening, where everywhere is silent, people are not really active. So I think they need to make sure that the security aspect of it is very, very, very strong. So aside that, maybe they also need to check maybe health facilities, and also maybe first aid, because anyone can fall sick at any time. And next is the transport issues. 24 hours. I'm upon 6 and up. Until then they'll close at 6 in the morning.
It's just like the nurses and the doctors running
shift.
But 24 hours is already in existence.
Yes.
Some companies are already running 24 hours. So he's trying to tell us that he has not seen any even is it KFC is running a 24-hour economy. Even sometimes the filling stations, they run 24-hour economies.
They do.
So what is he talking about? When you go to Fadama, we have night markets.
La Paz, simple.
La Paz. Even La Paz.
We have night markets.
Just so
4 o'clock in Go even Malam markets. Malam markets, which it's not a 24-hour economy there, but day in and so far as I'll be called there, because people are already sleeping there.
People are already there.
So once you go there, whatever you want, you get it. We have advanced countries like the USA, the UK, Japan, China, who are running 24-hour economy. We have supermarkets where even at dawn, when you are hungry, you can go out and get whatever you want to do. And that is the vision of Ghanaians. That is what our president, John Dramani Mahama, wants. And in a way, it will build more jobs for the youth out there. So if he's trying to tell us that he's not seeing the impact of 24-hour economy, then he should come again. I believe he's an elite. He's intelligent. He goes out there to explore the world. Those parliamentarians, they are not stuck at one place like us. They be here. But for him, he goes out. He knows the benefits of 24-hour economy. So sometimes when we when we talk about intelligence, no, it needs it needs intelligent people before you can use that intelligence.
Right. He also raised concern about the authority bill that has to do with more or less like a committee who are going to oversee the operation and the implementation of the 24-hour economy. And then he raised concern that the government is using the bill to create position for political allies rather than addressing youth unemployment. So it's more or less like job for the boys. That's how he's seeing it. Whereas we have other institutions who can make sure that they can foresee the establishment and the implementation of this particular policy. Do you think it's necessary at all to even have an authority bill, like more or less like a committee to oversee this policy?
Yeah, for me, it's very, very necessary, because I mean the 24-hour this thing is a whole lot, so there should be
a special body,
a special body that will see to the affairs of all this whole thing called 24-hour economy, what it entails and all that. I feel like it's good, because when all these things are being penned down and then in a way you are deviating, you'll go back to the drawing board and know that no, this is what we've stated. So the bill is to align them for what they want to do so that they don't deviate. That is how I see it. So for me, the bill is very, very necessary. And I think that is even good, because with the bill, you can even hold them accountable, because this is what is stated in the bill. This is what you want to do. So why are you not doing it? So for me, it's very, very necessary.
It's very necessary. Mr. Jenna, what do you also think?
It's necessary.
You think it's very necessary to have a committee, rather than, because we have the.
So which aside the committee, which other should I say representative, or which other body should they?
Okay, so we have the Ministry of Industry and Trade also into that. We also have, looking at the pillars that they mentioned, and then we also have the Ministry of Youth Employment also there. We also have EM also there into youth employment and then all of that. And it looks like they've created another committee to make sure that they oversee it. So minority is saying that it looks like a duplication of committee.
It's not, because certainly everyone has their own ideas. So I know that with this board, they are going to pick people from each of these maybe train and ministry together. One, because everybody, I'm sure even the transport minister will even be part, because constructing road you have to employ people, and that is 24 hours, the security and everything. And so it's very necessary. I'm not sure they will just wake up and then bring in a bill. They've thought through it.
Anyways, we are waiting for what this kind of
positive outcome,
like positive outcome. We pray that it provides real job for the people. Right. OSP probes NPP presidential NDC Ayawaso East parliamentary primaries over vote buying allegation. The Office of the Special Prosecutor has started investigation into alleged vote buying and vote selling during recent political party primaries. In a statement dated February 8, 2026, the OSP said it is probing the New Patriotic Party's presidential primaries held on January 31st, as well as the National Democratic Congress parliamentary primaries in Ayawaso East held on February 7th. According to the OSP, the investigations focus on claims of vote buying, vote selling, and where the money used for these alleged acts came from. The office also revealed that it carried out a real-time investigation during the NDC parliamentaries in Ayawaso East after reports of electoral malpractice and intimidation. During that process, the OSP alleged that one of the candidates, Mohammed Baba Jamal Ahmed, abetted individuals who physically attacked an officer of the office who was performing investigation duties. As a result, the OSP says it has opened an additional investigation into the alleged assault of officer while on duty. The anti-corruption body reminded the public that vote buying, vote selling, intimidation, and acts of violence during elections are criminal offences under the Ghanaian law. It says it will pursue all credible allegations and take legal action where evidence supports prosecution. So the OSP has come out to say that he has released a statement that they are investigating into the voting of the just ended NDC parliamentary elections and also the NPP parliamentary elections. What do you think triggered the OSP to probe into these elections? Miss Regina?
Yeah, so I think it's Baba Jamal's issue where he was not seen, but in regards to the statement that one delegate made, or say Baba Jamal and the Mame, and we also saw a series of videos where women were having their television and they were walking by. So we've heard of vote buying, but we've not seen it. And I think obvious. It wasn't obvious. And one issue who say vote buying is real was when I've forgotten her name. One minister, the ex-minister who was contesting with John Dumelo, she was Lydia Al-Hassan. She was seen giving food to the people in the queue. She was seen giving food to the people in the queue. Per my investigations and research, as a politician or during election, on no circumstance should you gift anyone, not even water, not even toffee. Don't gift the person, because why? And it's now one family pana. I kakra ebe voti. And I will bet you nipanade. It is seen as vote buying, and it is illegal, and it's a crime. Every day we hear of vote buying, but now we've seen it. Feeding Gadochi. We've had instances where Brian Champon's camp, they said vote buying Chomiska, Dr. Bawumia, Kennedy Japan, Dr. Osei Educhum, even the MPP delegates, no. When they were
is it during the primaries?
No. When they wanted to present their
the peace pact.
No, not the peace pact.
I think they were supposed to sign something or say formally
their nomination.
Filing for nomination. We heard of that thing even there.
Yes.
There.
Yes.
Just say delegates need their sika. So the vote buying is becoming becoming a norm. They've traditionalized it. Say so far, sir. And I always say, the main reason why we, the normal citizens, we've normalized it is because when these politicians reach up there, they totally forget about us. Exactly. Because when they get there, they start to siphon the monies into their own pockets for their personal interest. So at the end of the day, Mbeka says, then whatever you give to me, I will take it. We've even had instances during the December 7th elections. One young man said, he will not vote until they pay him to vote. And it's true. Very soon, I'll start selling my votes. And there's just a police for Betcheme because I'm a youth and I know what we are going through currently. We know what we are experiencing. We don't enjoy air condition. We don't enjoy it. We don't enjoy good roads. We don't enjoy good electricity. We don't enjoy good water. Every day there's an issue. But when you go to the part of the ministers, hey, it's like they're living in heaven. Everything is according to. So the vote buying, if they want to solve it, they need to make sure that the citizens of the country, they are living comfortably, and you can't entice them with any single thing. Television you're dying and nipan to minto. But it sounds say you're paying for moody nipa brunty. That is the little things they can use to entice us. How can you give me 1 liter of oil, then you expect me to come and vote for you? So after voting,
what do you want?
Plantain chips and yogurt.
Exactly. People were even taking plantain chips
and yogurt
so low. Plantain chips.
You them man 1 bag of rice, they'll vote for you. Hey, it shows how you kind of say a comma diache.
Good.
A comma adiache.
We are desperate.
It's your 1 bag of rice and now your sorry.
Yeah, popo.
We thought we think we've got something.
It's sad.
But is it right?
It's not right.
No, it's not.
It's not right. But we've actually normalized it.
Yeah, we've normalized it.
We've normalized it, which is so bad. And the OSP is just saying that it's actually it's against the Ghanaian law.
Oh yeah.
So if it is against the Ghanaian law, why have we waited for we to normalize it before he's coming out to say that says against our law. So due to that, they are investigating into the issue.
I think the problem is coming from ourselves. I'm not sure we didn't notice this earlier on. We did, but we did not just pay attention to it because we feel like, oh, it's normal. Yesterday I came across their thing. What's the name? Was it a flyer? No, a flyer or something.
The OSP.
No, Baba Jama, where he said that what's the name? The majority leader should come and argue with him if they've not given TNT to people. But after when I had info where people are telling me that it's false, it is people, it's AI generated and all that. So you see, so I do not believe that we did not see this be like coming. We saw it, but we didn't just pay attention to it because we felt like, well, it's normal. You need to give these people something so they can vote for you. That is where we got it wrong. So it's like you treating a child from the beginning with money. Even if a child comes to tell you that, oh, mommy, I need this, you don't have the money, you go to borrow. You don't let the child understand that you do not have the money. The child has it in mind that anytime I ask for something, you give me. So he or she does not expect you to tell him that you don't have the money when he's in need of it. So if you look at a child that has been so spoiled with money, they end up being like engaging themselves in, all bad stuff just to get the money, because that is how you treat them. If you don't have the money, let them know that I don't have the money. The day I have, I'll give you. The day I don't have, make them understand. But no, so that is the same thing that is applying to us as a country. They started with us like that. They give us a tip. Oh, use this for transport, use this for fuel, use this for that. So automatically, they've inculcated that kind of behavior in us. So we are also expecting something so that we can vote. And that is why a sole person can take, let's say, everyone here is contesting. I'll take money from all of you, and I'll vote for only one person.
Vote for only one.
Because that is what you've taught me to do. But then I want people to learn from John Dumelo. I'm telling you, the man is doing massively well. He's not waiting for election. Recently, he did free makeup for level 100 students of Legon.
Yeah.
And was it in the weekend free was it the one? No,
yeah.
Blackwood gave free fuel to his constituents. So you do this far ahead before election in Bedruno. You've captured the heart of the people.
But Mama also said Ghanaians we forget easily.
That one is true, but 50% of them will have they are with you. See, no matter how people no matter how bad you are, no matter how bad you are, they don't look at your negative side. They focus on your positivity. But trust me, this is Ghana. If you start the thing early, you win the hearts of the people. Some time ago, I think what's the name? The student that completed BEC, he gave them free chobos, free provisions, and everything. He has decreased the burden on parents.
Yeah, but so Dorcas also.
He also did same.
Deputy transport.
So you should follow the steps. Even 2028, and you've won. Automatically you've won.
But you wait when it's time to vote. On the D-Day.
Can you even imagine that just yesterday, John Dumelo went to Cat Soul to drill a borehole for his constituents?
Yeah,
you see, that. He understands what he's doing. And the election, everyone command for cook rice with egg. So I'm voting now.
You see the way people were around. I was like,
plantain chips with yogurt.
Is it really us exhibiting democracy? Because
that is not democracy.
That is not democracy.
Our democracy is at risk. Seriously,
we are selling it.
We are selling it, and that is why we don't vote for right people, sensible people to come and lead us. We only vote for people who do not have the interests of the people at heart. Because see, if I should, because tell me where Baba Jamal was, I can't argue with where he got his money. But 32-inch of television for everybody.
Wow.
Hey, not be small money.
So OSP is investigating where he got the money.
No.
So they are going to investigate into. They are going to go into his coffers to see where he's getting the money.
You see the reason why we are saying you should declare your assets.
And then when it happens like this too, as a GRA, Ghana Revenue Authority will also come.
They'll come in
and also come and investigate.
They'll come in
and then they'll find out if you are owing any tax or something.
You pay too.
You pay
32
so
inch.
I feel like.
Because see, even the voters themselves said it, because I saw a video where TV3 was interviewing these people and they said, I said, Manya media 32-inch manya, and the man interviewer asked the interviewee, so over vote I say my vote is my power. Mean to me can't show. And then they want to make about 32 in television and then sack.
But you know he was not smart about it. Making it obvious. The delegates said it. Baba Jamal and Eddie Mami. Look at that. That alone is enough evidence. It's everywhere. Yeah. It's on the media. So like you can't deny that.
Well, what is paining me is that he might end up losing everything. High Commissioner, you re-election, you might not win.
Or do you think they should even disqualify him from the race?
That is what they stated. The NDC, I don't know whether you saw the letter they brought out.
Yeah, I read it.
They said if anyone who will be found culpable will be dismissed from the election, you are not going to contest.
You are not going to contest.
We are going to bring in new people to contest. So when it's found culpable, he's not even going to contest at all. And that means that he has lost two things. You've lost you being the High Commissioner of Ghana to Nigeria. Also, so you get it. So in a way, I feel so bad for him, because if this should be the election should be rerun, his chances of winning are very slim, because there's going to be a very tight, monitoring over the by-election.
Right. Mind you that he's not the only person that the OSP is investigating.
The NPP as well.
The NPP as well. We also saw that delegates were also saying that party A day chain one bar so that was also obvious. But I feel like we shouldn't get to a point that we should normalize this thing. I feel this whole thing should have started way back, not even now, because we've been voting for how many years now? It's happening all the time. Just as Miss Regina said, we've seen it happen, but it didn't look obvious. But it looks like now we are doing it in daylight, and then we want to make it look as if it's the right thing to do, but it's not the right thing to do. So I think it's the right step in its direction if the OSP wants to take this move to investigate into the issue. If it's really against our law, then I think whoever that is found culpable should be taken.
The OSP should do his work with beg. As for this one, dear, he should do it. He shouldn't be biased. Right. Let's move on the issue of Baba Jamal again.
Mama recalls High Commissioner to Nigeria, Baba Jamal, over vote buying allegations. President John Dramani Mahama has ordered the immediate recall of Ghana's High Commissioner to Nigeria, Mohammed Baba Jamal Ahmed, following allegations of vote buying during the NDC parliamentary primaries in Ayawaso East. In a statement issued by the presidency on February 7, 2026, the decision was linked to claims that delegates were induced during the parliament internal elections while Baba Jamal won. The presidency explained that although similar allegations were made against other contestants, Baba Jamal was the only serving public officer among them, making his case different. The statement also noted that the NDC has begun its own internal investigations into the issue. Baba Jamal has defended his actions, saying the distribution of 32 inches television set to delegates was not meant to influence voting. According to the presidency, the recall is not meant to interfere with ongoing party investigations. Instead, it is intended to uphold the standards expected of public officers and protect the integrity of public office. The recall takes effect immediately, and the Minister for Foreign Affairs has been directed to carry out the necessary procedures. So Baba Jamal as a candidate, and also the High Commissioner to Nigeria has been recalled, and this has taken effect immediately. Do you think that was the right thing the president said? I think even with this, it was even stated in the code of conduct, if I'm right. So do you think it's the right thing to do? Do you think they are actually going about this whole issue the right way?
Of course,
Miss Debbie.
Yes. When I saw it, I was happy.
You were very happy.
Yeah, in a way I was happy, because I feel like the president didn't. One month from a crown fossil. with what you are saying, I saw something yesterday when President Mahama called for him to step down for a while. Then someone was like, "Oh, President Mahama, I vote for you not to work on Saturdays. Why you work on Saturdays and Sundays too? Why?" And I was like, it's funny, but I feel he has taken the right steps. He didn't wait for people to say that, "Why are you quiet? Why won't you take an action? This man is engaged in this, is engaged in that, and all blah 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 blah."
Or do you think they foresaw this, that just in case this man wins, he's going to step down, or because of the allegation that he indulged himself in votes buying, that is why he had to step down?
No, he would definitely step down. It is something that is there. You will step down. No.
Is it because he's aspiring to be an MP, or because of the vote buying allegation?
Oh no, it's not because of the vote buying allegation, but I feel like if you hold a position in office, it's not only about the MPP bringing the reorganization when they said that you have to step down. It is something that has been there for so long.
The NDC.
They are now enforcing it into law within the NDC party. If you hold a power and you want to aspire for a position in government, you will step down for another person to take over. You don't hold two offices at the same time.
But we've seen the MPs being ministers and MPs as well. What about that?
For that, there is nothing wrong with that though, but I feel like you need to step down. You cannot hold two positions at the same time. So okay, fine. So imagine Ato Forson being the finance minister. He still want to contest as a president. How? It doesn't work that way.
But don't you think they should have allowed him to resign before even going to run for
No. The resign is a no because you don't even know whether you are going to win. The thing is, the MPP, this thing that brought the whole thing about this inducement was an internal, what's the name, election within the NDC to pick one person to represent the NDC in the Ayawaso West, right? In Ayawaso West.
East.
In Ayawaso East. Then they'll bring in an MPP, you can say, someone who an MPP candidate. Then these two people contest. So if you are telling him to resign and then he goes in and he doesn't win, so what becomes of it?
So he resigns at the point
when he wins
the election.
That is it. When everybody knows that you are now the member of parliament for this constituency, then you lay down whatever you are doing. But when you show interest, you don't resign. No.
Okay. No. Well understood.
Yeah.
Well understood.
It's a no.
So he's been called down because of the allegation, not because he is interested to stand right.
It's because of the allegation.
Because of the allegation, rightfully said. Miss Eugenia, do you side with President Mahama to call Wajamal down?
So I think that is the right thing to do, because day in and day out, President John Dramani Mahama has been hitting on public officials exhibiting their best characters, especially in public. And even with is it Sami Jenfi, when his dollar issue popped up with Agrada, and I think this was supposed to be a lesson to everyone. But it looks like some people are still very adamant and stubborn when it comes to these things. So it's the right thing to send a message to other individuals or other people who would want to tread that same lane. Since I have you'll be the next person. So you be very careful. You will not even have to think of it. It shouldn't even cross your mind. It is very good, because I would say he's the first of your friend is saying our president or my betrayal, something like this, or me be that
first in history.
This should tell you, say, even if it is his own nipa.
I think that's the right thing.
That was the right thing he did. President Mahama is working.
Press conference. Because and I went, since President Mahama came, he's sucking all the MPP politicians. He's sucking. It is good that it was Baba Jamal. It is good. So you should tell you, say, he's not a president who is who has favorites and now who favoritism
or being biased.
So it's a good thing.
But do you think that assuming it was the NPP that actually got involved in. President Mama has a say in it.
He has a say. He's a president.
Hey,
madam, what are you saying?
The public conduct of politicians or public officials is not only limited for NDC. It's for everyone. It's cut across.
He's a president for all people. So definitely he's going to take an action. The fact that he didn't wait till the next day, I'm sure immediately he had the news that things of that sort was going on. Immediately he needs to resign. Why? So let's take this woman for instance, Tokonu. When the issue comes, she was suspended whilst investigation was ongoing, whilst deliberation was ongoing. You can't be in office.
Yeah, I see.
So you need to go and rest. So you should rest.
I get that. So he's not only going to do that to his party people. Let's get this clear that President Mama is not there for his party.
No. For Ghanaians.
For Ghanaians.
Yeah.
So both NDC, color blue, color red, any of the
everything.
colors.
It should even be like this on going
forward. Yeah.
If you fool, they have to take you
on. Oh yeah, that is it. He's setting a right precedent for others to follow.
Yeah, right.
So I feel like it's good. I saw an interview where someone was saying President Mahama in real life looks so humble. He looks so calm, but he's not calm. He's not calm.
But
he doesn't take his job. Yes, he doesn't take his job like slightly. He takes it with aggressiveness and all that. So you cannot fool around him. He's calm. He's jovial and all that. But
right, we'll be looking forward for the development of these particular cases. As and when they come up, we'll just let you know. Thank you so much for joining us in the news headline review. Up next, we have Today in History with Miss Regina Bless.
Bringing you today in history on this day, 1992, Magic Johnson unretires to play in the NBA All-Star Game. Magic Johnson briefly returned to the basketball court for his 12th NBA All-Star Game, which was the only game he played the entire season. Johnson had revealed just months earlier he was HIV positive, and he had missed the first few games of the season because of a different illness. Although revealing his HIV diagnosis invited judgment, Johnson played with his usual verve and scored 25 points and earned MVP honor for himself. 1940 South African novelist, critic and translator John Maxwell Coetzee was born on this day in Cape Town, South Africa, to Afrikaans-speaking parents. A renowned novelist, critic and translator, he is known for his work in literature, receiving the Nobel Prize in Literature in 2003. He is also known as the first author to win the Booker Prize twice. Michael B. Jordan was born on this day, 1987, in Santa Ana, California, U.S. He is an American actor who paralleled a successful career on television into a series of high-profile movie roles, most notably in the Creed and Black Panther franchises. Jordan is known for his finely tuned and compelling characterizations and for his frequent collaborations with director Ryan Coogler. Looking at some observances, I Am a Mentor Day. To honor mentors, celebrate the power of mentoring and encouraging individuals to share their expertise to guide the next generation. This day highlights the significant impact mentors have on youth, supporting their growth, resilience, and success. National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day honors police officers for their sacrifices, courage and service in keeping communities safe. The day encourages public support through actions like wearing blue, sending thank you notes and sharing positive experiences on social media. Lastly, International Choreographers Day to honor the creative minds who design dance routines and bring movement to life. This day recognizes choreographers for their essential role in shaping artistic expression from classical ballet to contemporary hip-hop and theater, influencing how stories are told through dance. And that's all for today on Today in History and Some Observances, live on Ghana Talks Breakfast Show.
Thank you so much, Miss Regina Bless, for Today in History and Some Observances of the Day. Miss Debbie, ready for Debbie's Grill?
Right.
Right, let's have it.
Welcome to Debbie's Grill, where we talk about issues that matter to the state, void of politics, fear or favor. Stakeholders of Asemko District in the Lembele district have appealed to government, public-spirited individuals, and non-governmental organizations to address the school's severe infrastructural challenges. They said the deficit had forced some preschool students to sit on bare floors along verandas during lessons. A visit by the Ghana News Agency revealed congested classrooms with several classes combined, affecting effective teaching and learning. Mr. Stephen Blay, chair of the school management committee, said low enrollment previously compelled authorities to rename the school model to attract students. The move increased enrollment from 35 students in 1997 to 338 in 2026, with children now coming from neighboring communities. Mr. Blay, an educationist with over 3 decades of experience, said inadequate infrastructure and teaching learning resources continue to hinder the school's smooth academic progress. He recommended the Member of Parliament for Elembele constructing a 2-unit classroom block out of a promised 3-unit block for junior high school. He, however, appealed to the Member of Parliament and the District Assembly to provide further support, noting that apart from the new block, the remaining school structures were dilapidated. Mr. Paul, Assembly Member for Kikam and Asemko electoral area, also appealed to the Member of Parliament and the Ghana National Gas Company to construct a 6-unit classroom block with a computer laboratory and changing room to meet growing enrollment needs. Yeah, so this is the cry of a school, a primary school, primary all the way to JHS in the Lembele district. Now, I want us to focus on something. You see, every time we keep saying the same thing and like it's hurting to the soul. It's hurting to the soul because I feel like there should be something that should be solved. There shouldn't be something that we should sit here and be arguing about, especially deficit in infrastructure. I mean, we've grown where we've gotten to as a country. We shouldn't be talking about deficit in infrastructure where students will see to learn appropriate equipment to aid in teaching and learning. This should be something in the past. We should be concentrating on something more, not this. We are in 21st century, but we still have students sitting on bare floor to study. We still have students learning in a dilapidated structures. At any time it's cloudy, they have to pack their books and go home. And we want the same students to compete with students here in Accra. That is not going to happen. There is no way students in that village or in a village in somewhere else competing with people here, students in Accra. No, it won't work. And we always say that, learning does not only come with you taking a book to study. everything contributes. You need to have a conducive environment, equipment and everything that will aid in easy teaching and learning. All this build the students up. Imagine you going to school where the environment is not conducive. How do you study? An environment where every day there is conflict. An environment where every day, you don't get your peace of mind to study. No. All these are distractions. It distracts the child from learning. And it's affecting them. And then for a student to become, build up, it's from the foundation. This is basically the foundation. Primary, the crèche, nursery is the foundation. So if the foundation is weak, automatically the building will collapse. But if the foundation is strong, there is no way the building will collapse. Show me a building where the foundation is strong, and I'll show you a building or a house that have been built from the 90s and is still standing firmly and strong. And show me a building whose foundation is weak, and I'll show you a building that have collapsed and does not serve as a protection or a shelter for people, because it's not safe. It is not safe. You see, that is why sometimes I always say that it would be nice if we travel down to certain parts of Ghana. Okay, there are some parts of Ghana who they feel like they are not part of the country. They are living on their own. They fend for themselves. They don't even know whether they are on the remembrance book of the government. I'm not sure. See, if you get to certain parts of Ghana, you will cry. You will cry. But the most happiest thing is that most of these kids are so eager to learn. I'm telling you. Most of these kids in this village, they are so eager to learn. But environment is not conducive. The classroom, they don't have well-built infrastructure. They don't have it. They don't have equipment and all that. I don't know, but some time ago, I came across a video where a teacher was teaching some students in class. It was about computer, the system of computer, how the computer functions, how to create new folder. And see, can you just imagine? He was doing that. He drew a computer on the board. They don't even have a computer. They don't have a mouse. They have nothing. So he was illustrating it. He drew it on the board. Then I was asking myself, today if you understand what the teacher is teaching, because when it has to do with IT, you need to practice. The more you practice, the more you get to understand it. You get to understand it more. But when you don't practice it, it's just like maths. If you don't practice maths, you learn it today, the next day it's out of your mind. You need to practice it. You need to know your formulas. Like, it should be on your fingertips. That is how best you can solve maths. And when it comes to computer, everything about technology, computer as it is, you need to know. They have to show you. I remember those times, the laboratory, my teacher will bring the mouse, will tell you, this is a mouse. This is how it looks like. Left click, right click. Then they'll show you the keyboard. Then they'll ask you to type something. They'll show you the space bar. They'll show you all the features, the space bar, the delete and the caps lock, the shifts, the control plus shifts and all that. They teach you all these things. And I remember there was a session where it's basically practical. Sometimes our IT teachers do not even set questions for us. It is basically practical. They'll tell you to create a new folder and then you get your 30 marks. So things about ICT has to be practical. How do you teach a child without computer? See, most of these teachers are suffering. The work is too, it has become very difficult for them. They don't get it on a silver platter like people in this area. No, they don't. They struggle to teach these students. So imagine this child from Nyankala, somewhere in the village where he has been taught of what a computer is and all that, and he has never had an experience with how to use the computer and all that. Meeting with a child who grew up very well with the computer, and I mean, even at the age of 3 to 2 years, the dad bought a computer for him or her. They practice, and so in school it's very easy. No. These two people cannot compete. Definitely, the other one will be way ahead of this one. And so that is where the government comes in. You provide for these students. You provide for the schools. You make learning so easy for them, and then you make teaching the work so easy for the teachers as well. Because if all these things are not there, how will they teach? They will do their best and teach, but how will the students understand what the teacher is teaching? And I can basically tell you that most people get to know, details of what a computer entails when they get to the university. It's a fact. Because the university, you need to get your own laptop. You need to get some lecturers will not come to class. They'll prefer Zoom. You need to get your laptop, because that is where you'll be keeping your notes and all stuffs. And so I will tell you that most of the students, 50% of them, get to know what the computer entails. They learn a lot when they get to the university, because you will use it, you will learn it. That is basically what you will use. But what we are saying is that the people in those villages, the students in those villages, they are part of the country. They are Ghanaians. Those farming communities. And sometimes most of these parents want their children to come and help them on the farm. And so when they see that school now, the building in which you sit in to learn, it's not good, it's dilapidated, it's a death trap and all that, they discourage you to come and join them farm. And sometimes well-meaning chiefs, NGOs and all that will help them build. World Vision. They've built a lot of schools. They've drawn a lot of borehole for communities. Most of the schools in those remote villages are built by NGOs. You don't even get to see the government doing that sometimes. We are pleading, please. They are part of us. They are part of us. So they also need to have a share of the cake, the national cake. They also need to have a share. Because anytime it's due for election, politicians can pave their way to those communities, or communities where there is no light, communities where their roads are very bad. They pave their way in there to influence these people to vote for them. But immediately they get their votes, then they leave the people to their own fate. Please, we are pleading that this is an appeal, a humble one, of course. Let's help them out, because they are the future of the country. Thank you for making time with me on this.
Thank you so much, Miss Debbie, for that, girl. Thank you too for joining us on the first segment of the Ghana Talks Breakfast Show. We'll be going for the news shortly, and right after the news, we'll be coming up with the main discussion. Please stick and stay with us.
Are you ready to amplify your business or brand's reach and make a meaningful impact in Ghana and beyond? Partner with Ghana Talks Radio today to connect with a diverse audience across Ghana and beyond. Elevate your brand through on-air promotions and social media. Boost your brand during prime time. With Ghana Talks Radio, you can extend your reach across digital platforms. Ghana Talks Radio is not just a station, it is a community hub where your brand becomes part of the conversation. Join us in fostering connections, celebrating culture, and making a lasting impression. For customized sponsorship packages and enquiries, email contact@GhanaTalksRadio.com or call +233 202 544614. Ghana Talks Radio, giving the youth a voice.
GhanaTalks radio wo UK abrochimemu era from Ghana mu ha the sound system which spinning machine papa every amana ne aba begu o Ghana mu ha it is say we a year we engagement we wedding we birthday party political parties are more rally some we sorry more crusade so we book carnival or any kind of event now we pay spinning machine papa a boa sound in the mu there any may come for GTR sounds at the amount your live band in so our tonsa at the friend ya yebitimi ababeboa ama udwumedi a wudi ene so atimi aye kamapa yawo enkan poponi mantamo anya aponchi hotel akopepepe ena yebutuo odi ane se wo be frɛ empanifo ɛwɔ 0546960510 GTR sounds emu de angaza
business news, international, sports and entertainment news. Right here on GTR.
Hello, good morning and welcome to the morning news update on GhanaTalks Radio. We are live inside our studios and across all social media platforms. Coming up, cocoa farmers vent frustration over unpaid dues. In related news, Cocoa Board bill to revamp pricing and funding models ahead to Parliament. Ablekuma North Member of Parliament urges contractors to prioritize local employment. Member of Parliament for Ayawaso West breaks ground for 11 borehole in Ayawaso. Also coming up, traders in Accra Central Business District cries out for refuse collection aid. These and many more coming up your way shortly. To our first story, angry cocoa farmers are demanding from the Ghana Cocoa Board for being sold since November 2025. They try to demonstrate if their needs are not being met and challenges addressed. Meanwhile, Chief Executive Officer of Cocoa Board, Rondi Abe, attributes the delay in payment to the collapse of syndicated loan agreement.
Ono so break yamano ye nya abotire mana ono so ba home ba yanso ye di obia ye di kamafo obia ono ne ye kamafo eni nti se yanso ya fa pressure ankosi ni so a ono so beda obare lasinti ni ye dia be fi so oni ye kamafo mahama so nti se entro ro twa kire yan no enne de ye nyina ye ni ehu enti ye ni abeda ho enti opa sika no ono de opa onfa sika no ema yen opa so a oni ontiraso na emom no efie aka yanim efie melu ede abosome enkro no aso awie eni ti yaso akuafo yanim de ye me batifie onko school me nua batifie onko school eni ti so no ne magu oblochire na to se yanyama yentirase ana yenda yankoso amre ne yenya nkurasefo ntira kurase de ya eni ono so ebere no so a obehu se yenso
In response, Cocoa Board is set to present a new bill to Parliament aiming to reduce and introduce a revised pricing and funding model that prioritizes value addition. The bill, as announced by Cocoa Board Chief Executive Officer, seeks to address the challenges facing the cocoa sector, including delayed payment to farmers. The proposed model is expected to focus on promoting value addition rather than relying on raw cocoa export. This move is seen as a crucial step towards enhancing farmers' income and ensuring a long-term sustainability of the cocoa industry.
Let me say that I appreciate the concerns of Mr. Stevenson. And all cocoa farmers, including the Honorable Piakubi. I perfectly understand them. And they are very right to say what they're saying, because an institution that is almost 80 years old, next year Cocoa Board will be 80. That institution should not be in the kind of mess that it finds itself in. But that is exactly why we have looked at, so currently, by next week, hopefully, you will find a new Cocoa Board bill before Parliament.
Right.
In this bill, under the auspices of the Honorable Finance Minister, Dr. Atufosim, we're working on a new pricing model, a new funding model, and that will be linked to value addition. And you would see that. That is the new approach. Right. Because with these 8 years, we need to change things. But in the interim, we are taking steps to ensure that in a matter of a couple of weeks, this issue of the 50,000 that the farmers have delivered through the LBCs to us, we make sure that payments will go out so that the farmers who have given the cocoa, that is the taking over, the one that we have received, the 50,000 or so, we will be able to pay them. However, the bigger question is that for the rest of the season, we need to bring the buyers back. Okay. What do we need to do to bring the buyers back? Our price must be competitive because it is a competition. There are different markets.
Right.
So we need to review our price to make it competitive so that the buyers can come back and then we can be able to buy the rest of the crop.
The Member of Parliament for Ablekuma North, Irabina Oben, is calling on contractors working on newly launched infrastructure projects in the constituency. She has appealed for about 80% of workers to be recruited from within the area. The move is expected to reduce unemployment and foster a sense of ownership and responsibility among community members.
Ablekuma North constituency, to be precise, the Akuman 1 school, the Hadith Islamic school, and then this is the Kwashibu electoral area, and this is a clinic that we are putting up, or we intend to put up in the Kwashibu electoral area. So basically with the municipal chief executive and the assembly, supported by the opinion leaders and the chiefs in the constituency or the municipality, we went round to cut salt to begin the project. I'm sure you witnessed all the events and the contractors. I also appealed to them that we can't all be employed in the public sector or government sector. We can't all do white collar jobs. I mean, this is jobs coming right to the doorstep of the people. We are not suggesting that he takes on people who are not qualified or are not skilled to work. However, there are a lot of handy men around who can help with the project. And so I have appealed to him to take on about 8% of his workforce from the constituency. That way our youth would have something to do, and then they will also own and feel part of the project.
Member of Parliament for Ayawaso West Wagon, John Dumelo, has cut salt for the construction of 11 boreholes across the constituency. The project is part of his effort to address water challenges and improve water situation in the area. Tumelo has pledged complete existing borehole project started by the previous administration. The project is expected to provide clean and reliable water for institutions within the constituency. This initiative aligns with the government's broader decentralized and people-centered development agenda.
Prisons, and we are happy that today we are cutting the salt for boreholes across Ayawaso West Wagon. Water is life, and as such, I'm very happy to be part of this. And I also want to assure, especially the community here in Roman Ridge, that the 2 existing boreholes, I will renovate it for you so that it will be working as soon as possible. And so let's hope and pray that it comes to pass. In Jesus' name, amen. But all I want to say is that all these boreholes that we are doing, let us take very good care of it, because it is the taxpayers' money that we are using. And as such, we need to take very good care of it so that we'll come back here after a year or 2 years and realize that the boreholes are still working. And so thank you so much. God bless you.
Traders in Accra Central Business District are also calling on the Accra Metropolitan Assembly to provide refuse trucks in clearing accumulated waste in the area. Despite their effort to keep the surroundings clean, irregular refuse collection is affecting sanitation in the market. They expressed their concern during the National Sanitation Day, appealing to the Accra Metropolitan Assembly to improve waste collection services. The move is aimed at completing trade efforts and ensuring more regular and efficient waste collection in the busy commercial hub.
Okay. What you say? Any problem they say? Yeah, you got a new one. Last week, I'm be now yes. Yeah, you got a new one here. Come on, we should be a new walker.
They be a new one. This is special day.
Yes, Anna, I say good. You got a new what you say? It's almost now you got one I can't and that's very, very important because you better.
In business, investor interest in government securities remain high as the government exceeded its treasury bill target by 246%. This was, however, achieved at a reduced target of 4.9 billion. According to the auction result by the Bank of Ghana, total bids tendered were estimated at 17.2 billion, but the government accepted 5.8 billion. Majority of the bids came from 364-day bill, which estimated 6.9 billion tendered. This represented 40.2% of the total bid. The uptake was 2.0 billion. For 91-day bill, 6.5 billion of the bids were tendered. The bids accepted were to the tune of 2.5 billion. Similarly, 3.7 billion of the bids were tendered for 182-day bill. A little over 1.3 billion of the bids were accepted. Meanwhile, interest rates fell sharply across the yield curve. This shows how interest rates are aligning with the policy rate cut. The yields on the 91-day bill dropped by 86 basis points to 9.96%. That of 182-day bill also declined to 11.81% from 12.38% the previous years. Again, the yields on 364-day eased by 76 basis points to 12.0%. To sports, Ghana's Black Princesses failed to make home advantage count as they settled for a draw against South Africa in their 2026 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifiers. The game played at the Accra Sports Stadium on Sunday ended draw, with the South Africans being the happier side. Ghana took the lead through Junina leaders Agnes Yeboah in the first half of the game after Linda Owusu-Ansah had found her from a corner. Charles Sampson's side went into recess with just a one goal, but there should have been more in the opening 45 minutes of the encounter. South Africa surprised the home side just minutes into the second half as they struck from the volley to the level score, silencing the home crowd. They were, however, only leveled for a few minutes as Linda Owusu-Ansah restored the Black Princess advantage. The Apim Darkwa ladies forward scored directly from a corner to make 2-1 in Ghana's favor. The Princesses were pegged back again shortly after an attempt to play out from the back went wrong. Ghana had a goal disallowed for an offside in the build-up, but that was all they could manage at the game-ended draw in Accra. The Black Princesses will now travel to South Africa for the return leg, hoping they can upset the hosts and advance into the final round of the qualifiers. Also in sports, Asante Kotoko will not be able to defend the MTN FA Cup title following their loss to Aduana Football Club in the last 16 of the competition. The Porcupine Warriors suffered a penalty shootout defeat to the Doma Bay side at the Babayara Sports Stadium, losing 4-2 after a goalless draw in regular time. Kotoko came back to the encounter looking to go past visitors and book a place in the quarter-finals as they chased a title defense. Abdul Karim Zito's side were awarded a penalty in the opening half of the game. However, skipper Samba O'Neill was unable to convert from 12 yards out as the goalkeeper made a good save to deny the defender. Aduana had chances of their own to score, but also fluffed their lines and the game ended goalless, needing penalties to decide the game. Kotoko missed 2 of their opening 4, while Aduana scored 4 of their first 5 kicks to seal the win and advance into the next round. Aduana will now face the Chiman Liberty Youth in the next round of the competition. In showbiz, the Ghana Tourism Authority has set its sights on a major cultural offensive with plans to officially commission 2 of the nation's most influential northern icons, Hamamat Monsha and musician Weila, as global tourism ambassadors. The revelation was made in an interview by the Deputy CEO of the Ghana Tourism Authority, Gilbert Abeku Santana, who confirmed that the Minister for Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, Ablaji Fagomashi, has already initiated high-level engagement with both personalities. Speaking on the strategic move, Abeku noted that while Ghana Tourism Authority had been cautious about the costs associated with celebrity influencers, the commitment and passion of these 2 stars have made negotiations flexible. The partnership is expected to anchor Ghana's international marketing videos, positioning the country's heritage as a premium global brand. Monsha appointment is specifically tied to a pioneering work in the shea butter industry. As the founder of the world's first shea butter museum, she has successfully transformed a traditional village craft into a luxury global experience. Despite early ridicule, where she admitted that some accuse her of insane practices for embracing village life, her museum has become a sanctuary for cultural preservation. Following a viral visit by American streamer iShowSpeed in January 2026, the museum has seen unprecedented surge in interest and fully booked until April. Her role as an ambassador will focus on the village to the world's narrative, promoting the cosmetic and medicinal value of Ghana's green gold. For the Lioness of Africa, Weila, the ambassadorial role will leverage her global musical reach and her unwavering promotion of northern Ghanaian textiles, specifically the fugu. Weila has long been a vocal advocate for Wear Ghana campaign, often designing her own stage costume to ensure they reflect the power and artistry of Sisala culture. Consistently showcasing the small on international stages to the Commonwealth Games, the establishment of an arts center in Fusi to nurture local talent and attract cultural tourists to the Upper West region. Blending West African folk traditions with contemporary Afro rock to create a unique Black Star sound for international marketing. The move by Jifagomashi to bring these 2 powerhouses on board reflect government's broader Accra Reset initiative, which prioritizes cultural diplomacy. By using ambassadors who are very committed and very passionate, the ministry aims to reduce reliance on expensive foreign marketing agencies in favor of authentic homegrown stories. Abeku Santana emphasized that getting such influential people usually comes with significant challenges regarding availability and cost, but the shared vision for Ghana's tourism has smoothed the path. Official videos featuring Hamad and Weyila expected to be premiered soon, targeting major markets in the United Kingdom, the United States, and across African diaspora. On some international updates, Algeria has begun the process of cancelling its air service agreement with the United Arab Emirates signed in Abu Dhabi in May 2013, state media said on Saturday. It gave no immediate reason for the move, but Algerian media outlets have strongly criticized UAE in recent months, accusing it of attempting to sow regional discord. Algeria has initiated procedures to terminate air service agreement with the United Arab Emirates signed in Abu Dhabi on May 13th and ratified by a presidential decree dated 30th December 2014, the North African country's state-owned radio said. Under Article 22 of the agreement, the Emirates side must be formally notified of the termination through diplomatic channels. The Secretary General of the International Civil Aviation Organization will also be notified to undertake necessary procedures within the organization. There was no immediate comment from UAE. In October last year, Algeria president said his country's relations with all Gulf states were warm except for one country, and a telling revealed reference to United Arab Emirates. He cited relations with Saudi Arabia, Oman and Qatar as broadly. He accused the unnamed country of meddling in Algeria's internal affairs and seeking to destabilize it. And that's a wrap on the morning news update. Do also log on to all streaming platforms at Ghana Talks Radio for more news update. Thank you so much for sticking tuned to your radio. My name is Deborah Adoso. Good morning.
Are you ready to amplify your business or brand's reach and make a meaningful impact in Ghana and beyond? Partner with Ghana Talks Radio today to connect with a diverse audience across Ghana and beyond. Elevate your brand through on-air promotions and social media. Boost your brand during prime time. With Ghana Talks Radio, you can extend your reach across digital platforms. Ghana Talks Radio is not just a station, it is a community hub where your brand becomes part of the conversation. Join us in fostering connections, celebrating culture, and making a lasting impression. For customized sponsorship packages and enquiries, email contact@GhanaTalksRadio.com or call +233 202 544614. Ghana Talks Radio, giving the youth a voice.
Ghana Talks Radio ɛwɔ UK abrochimemu era from Ghana mu ha the sound system mekyerɛ spinning machine papa every amana ne aba begu oman Ghana mu ha enti sɛ woyɛ ayie woyɛ engagement woyɛ wedding woyɛ birthday party political parties are moyɛ rally sɛ moyɛ asɔre a moyɛ crusade so we book carnival or any kind of event. Now we pay spinning machine papa a boa sound in the mu dead there any may come for GTR sounds at the amount. Your live band in so our tones at the frame ya beat me ababeboa ama ujumedia woody and so at me I come up. Yawa enkan poponi mantemo anya aponchi hotel ahope pepe ena yebutu odi am se wo be frɛ mpanifo ɛwɔ 0546960510 GTR sounds emu ode angaza.
What What do you want for breakfast? How do you want your breakfast?
English breakfast. French fries.
Koko Nikosi. Alo komi kesheto.
Wache.
Well, Gobe is the real deal.
Join us on Ghana Talks Radio. Let's serve you a buffet of breakfast.
From news headlines review, current affairs to social issues,
entertainment, sports, and all the trending stories live on our mobile app and across all socials from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
With me, Pakwesi Omare,
Regina Bliss,
Deborah Adoso,
and I am Esinal Fiagbedu. This is Ghana Talks Breakfast Show.
Are you ready to amplify your business or brand's reach and make a meaningful impact in Ghana and beyond? Partner with Ghana Talks Radio today to connect with a diverse audience across Ghana and beyond. Elevate your brand through on-air promotions and social media. Boost your brand during prime time. With Ghana Talks Radio, you can extend your reach across digital platforms. Ghana Talks Radio is not just a station, it is a community hub where your brand becomes part of the conversation. Join us in fostering connections, celebrating culture, and making a lasting impression. For customized sponsorship packages and enquiries, email contact@GhanaTalksRadio.com or call +233 202 544614. Ghana Talks Radio, giving the youth a voice.
Good morning to you once again. You are welcome to the Ghana Talks Breakfast Show right here on Ghana Talks Radio. This is the second segment of the Ghana Talks Breakfast Show, and as you know, it's on the second segment. We come along with knowledgeable guests who are going to dive into the issues, topical issues, national issues that are of concern to you. And I am your host, Ruth Esenam Fiagbedu. Sitting right here in the studios with me is our NDC communicator, Mr. Moses Saki. Is sitting right here in the studios with me, and we are going to be delving into the issues this morning. Good morning to you, Mr. Moses.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Fine, by the grace of God, and you?
I'm fine. I like your shirt.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate it.
All right. How was the weekend for you?
Everything was okay.
Everything was okay?
By the grace of God.
By the grace of God.
Persisted, to reset all aspects.
Reset all aspects.
Yeah. So
right, I see that.
Yeah. Except the Lord.
Except the Lord.
So
we thank God.
And also we are pushing hard.
You're pushing hard. Yeah. Right. You held your primaries, that was on Saturday.
Sure.
How was it?
Oh, everything went on well.
Everything went on well. No violence.
Not to our
expectations.
Yes. But yes, as you said, there was no violence.
There was no violence.
Gunshots, fighting here and there.
Right.
Everything was a success.
Everything was a success.
Since we are dealing with human beings, I always say you're not going to get everything.
You're not going to get everything
perfect. There are so many issues that occur. We are hoping that we'll learn.
We'll learn.
Wisely. Yeah.
All right. We also have our MPP communications team member, also here, Mr. Razak Abdul. Good morning to you, Mr. Razak.
Good morning.
How are you? Hope all is well.
We thank God.
Oh, great. I love your outfit.
Thank you very much.
Is it wine or burgundy? Which is which?
I'm also good in colors.
With colors. Anyways, it's given. It's given. How's the weekend?
Oh, it's cool. We thank God.
It was good?
Yeah, it was actually. To some extent, it was good. We except that the mess that the NDC
mess.
Yes. So,
I said the mess.
The mess that the NDC, internal primaries brought to us as a nation.
Oh.
But before I go to that, I want to extend my greetings to.
Okay.
I hope I'm supposed to,
Oh no, yeah,
sure.
you have.
I extend my greetings to your, cherished listeners and yourself, and the entire GhanaTalks radio team.
Mm-hmm.
I say a very good morning to you all, and thank you for keeping this going.
Right. Thank you too.
Sure. Now to the event that happened during the
Don't worry,
weekends.
we'll come into it. It's actually he's itching. Yeah. He's itching, and you just can't wait to talk about it. But when it was your turn, you were also roasted, and now it's their turn. So you also want to roast them, right?
Even these they are entirely different situations, they are entirely different matters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sure.
I see that. Right. Before that, we've also seen your people also as Ebuakwa South, with regards to the cocoa farmers issue.
Oh yeah.
With them not being paid, and we saw that you've laid out a committee. Is called the People's Forum.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Yeah. So this is specifically to sell to the Ghanaian people some of the problems we are facing, and moreover the challenges that the Ghanaian people are going through. In an attempt to hold the government accountable, some of these things are very important, so that the government don't go wayward and then do things that are not going to favor the Ghanaian people.
Okay,
and so it is very important we have such groups and such forums.
Okay, so it's more or less like you watching out for this current administration, and you already started with the cocoa farmers.
Sure, no, it started even before the cocoa farmers issue happened. Yeah, it was there.
Right, it was already there.
Yes.
Right. I'm now getting to hear of it.
It was
the issue of the cocoa. What can you say with the issue of the cocoa farmers? They are crying.
It is unfortunate, and for government that promised 100% hope to the Ghanaian people, for government that inspired the Ghanaian people with a lot of lofty promises, and government that. I don't know the right word to use, but it is unfortunate that the Ghanaian cocoa farmer, not only the cocoa farmers, beans farmers, rice farmers, soya beans farmers, all of them, they are crying. I mean, if you go to the north, it is sad that a farmer buys a bag of fertilizer for about 150 to go and ensure that he has farm produce in his farm. You come to cultivate it with a lot of money, right? And at the end of the day, there's no market for the goods. And the time you even get market to buy a bag of rice that was around 500 cedis, today is around 150 Ghana cedis. For the ordinary farmer who has used a lot of money to make sure the inputs generate something from the farm.
Yeah.
So it is sad that the government is making people poorer. They are, especially the farmers, they are becoming more poorer than they were before.
Yeah, they haven't been paid for 4 months now.
It is sad. And we heard Honorable Atuforsen coming to tell us in Parliament that the cocoa farmer cannot be paid anything less than 6,000 Ghana cedis.
6,000 Ghana cedis.
Anything less than 6,000 Ghana cedis is unacceptable. He said that in Parliament. And so today, we don't know what the government is doing. What they have only done is about 300 cedis increase. Not even up to 1,000 Ghana cedis.
I think that is not satisfactory.
After promising, but
during the
they told us when they were in opposition. We brought it from about 475 Ghana cedis to 3,100. As of 2024, yes.
And how much
that's what the NPP did.
Right. And how much is the current?
The current government has added. I think first they added about 120 or so, and cumulatively they did about 200 to 300 Ghana cedis increase. So now it's around 3,400 cedis, per bag. It is sad.
It's sad.
I mean, how can you promise me a whooping amount of 6,000, and all that you could do is to deliver 400 cedis or 300 cedis? What are we doing?
So going forward, what do you think the government can do?
we expect that they stick to their promises. I mean, this is what won them power. And so they cannot jeopardize with the lives of Ghanaian people. They should deliver on the mandate. They should deliver on their promises. That is what that we expect from the government.
Right. Mr. Saki, what is your government doing with regards to the issues of the cocoa farmers? They haven't been paid for 4 months now.
Before I proceed, I want to say good morning to all our listeners and viewers. You understand? So, you see, my brother came in the East, coming to give us jobs and coming to say a lot of things to our listeners and viewers. But I want to just make some few corrections here. NDC administration, under the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, is a verb. You understand? Yeah, it's a verb.
Signifying what?
Actions. Right. You understand me? Whatever His Excellency John Dramani Mahama promised Ghanaians, gradually he will deliver. You understand me? During our elections, during the campaign era, most of the communicators went around to listen to the voices of the farmers. You understand me?
Yes, please.
We are in power. We are not going to blame anybody because Ghanaians gave you the trust and went on to vote for you. We are not like someone who would come and tell us that we should give the steer to him. We're not with someone who come and tell us that he is the economic messiah. You understand me? Then later we come and tell you that I wasn't the driver, I was a mate. There are a lot of issues that has occurred. The same farmers who are complaining over the 4 months that they've not been paid or whatever, they were the same people praising John Dramani Mahama that in our era we're giving them free fertilizers. Am I telling lies? When it comes to seedlings, they were receiving it. The past 8 years, they were the people going on strike and telling us and going and doing a lot of demonstrations on the road that even their road to their farm land was not even constructed. These are the people that gave power to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I want to state this on record that Randy Abbey is not sleeping. You understand me? A lot of issues has occurred the past 8 years. The past 8 years, but they were even able to survive it.
But did they leave it? Did the previous administration leave it?
A lot.
About how
a
much?
A lot. I'm still on it, and I'll just give you a figure. Okay,
Right.
A lot. You understand me? Yes, we are dealing with human beings. John Dramani Mahama never promised any fake promises or gave out any fake promises. You understand me? A lot of debts were left. There's no administration that will tell you that I never left any debt.
They never left.
But you need to leave a reasonable debt. That when the current administration comes on board, he or she will be able to use that money to pay such. And then we also try and know how to cope with our farmers. You understand me? I'll not sit here to come and tell you fake things that I don't know about it. Our farmers are doing massively well. They also need to be served accordingly. So if my brother here thinks that the administration under the NDC is joking with farmers, no, it's a lie. You understand me? The same way today Miracle Abaji is going around to farmers asking them, was he able to go around and to expatiate their cause that they were able to left during their era? No. You understand me? We should not play politics about this. Your government came to power over 8 years. What kind of achievement did they give to farmers? You understand me? Later on, I came here. Most of the farmers were telling there they gave the fertilizers and machines to their own grassroots. Am I telling lies? I came here to defend it. That at least if they are giving it to the grassroots, we have no problem. Are they also matured farmers? Are they going to use the seedlings or the fertilizer at its purpose? These are some of the questions that we need to ask. Whether you are MPP or NDC, Ghana first. You understand me? Ghana first. Randy Abbey came out to apologize and was able to expatiate. You see, some of the things that I expect our NDC CEOs and appointees to do as soon as possible to avoid this tarnish of image of this administration is that you are claiming that they left a lot of debt. Why can't you invite them? You understand me? Invite the people. You understand me? So that the law will also deal with them accordingly. So that they don't come and tell us that we are there and sharing promises and giving fake promises to our citizens who are also suffering. You understand me? So what I want to tell our farmers is that yes, the mess has come. We are not going to put any blame. We believe that we can be able to solve it. We believe that we can be able to do this as soon as possible. And we're listening to Randy Abbey last week on one of your sisters TV stations, he gave a promise that from this week going, they'll be able to hear good news. You understand me? Yes, right. It is not easy because we are getting chocolate, we are getting what's the name, a lot of things from these cocoa farmers and co. Why is it that we go and buy from them and then we are also putting them to shame? Right. And I want to tell Ghanaians that yes, NPP will come with their propaganda and whatever, but there's no way that the money mama will sleep over this thing. You understand me? That's the same way they left a lot of debt with the pensioners that our mothers and fathers went around. Demonstrate, some of them even died. The money mama came less than 4 months. He was able to clear that debt. You understand me? So it's a gradual process. We are not pushing blame to anybody. The shame has already been there since 8 years ago. So if current government is saying that have hope in me, he'll be able to deliver. The money mama's time, he was giving them free fertilizer. They themselves even came out to express their gratitude to them. You understand me? So if today there's one mess that was a case, MPP should not use that as a campaign. Yes, it is politics. And then you see, bring out policies that we can be able to do. Not you coming to tell Ghanaians that when you come, you send Christians to Israel and go and pray. Who told you that we need that? You understand me? So please, my brother here, I do love him, I do cherish him a lot. Yes, we are doing politics. But here's the case, we need to state the facts clearly. You understand me? So the Domani Mahama will make sure that the CEO will be able to meet their demands and go. So they should not worry.
So in the coming weeks, we should be expecting
good
news.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Right.
Yes, please.
Look, it is surprising. It is surprising that over a year in office, they are still giving us promises.
They haven't been paid for 4 months.
Look, it's not only
cocoa
farmers.
Is it a year?
Let me tell you this.
No,
it's not only cocoa farmers. Let me tell you.
No. Is it a
year?
Not
only cocoa farmers.
It's 4 months.
Over a year. I said it's over a year and they are still giving us promises. Please, let me
whether it's a month or a day, you understand me? They should believe.
Right.
The money mama will deal with it.
Right.
I want you to understand what
you people even came telling us about nothing.
Pay attention to.
You understand? You people came out telling us about year 11 and
Can you please
were you able to give us accountability? You understand me? You are not able to give us any account for us to believe your government.
If you can indulge me,
if
you can indulge me,
Mr. Reza.
I said it is alarming and it's worrying that over a year in government, all that they are still doing is promises, PR gimmick. That's all that they are doing. And I tell you that it is not only the cocoa farmers that are suffering in this country. Do you understand? Today, UTAC is on strike. CTAC is on strike. TUSAC is on strike. Security service, 12-month allowance not being paid. Nurses, 11-month salaries not being paid. Teachers, 15-month salaries not being paid. Cocoa farmers, 3 months or 4 months. But the dollar is down, right? They say the dollar is down and all of that. But in all these sectors, people are struggling, people are dying. Ghanaians are dying of this situation that these people are massaging and giving promises for over a year now. It is sad. And I tell you, farmers and cocoa farmers specifically are not getting it easy at all. And I tell you with all confidence that today, if you conduct election, President Mahama or the NDC will lose woefully. They will lose badly. Because they have not done and my brother is talking about an issue of redistributing fertilizers to farmers, and he made mention of whether or not those we distributed to are mature farmers. And I find it difficult to understand what do you mean by mature farmer. What do you mean by that? A farmer is a farmer. What do you mean by mature farmer?
Maybe the old.
This is a mistake. He should take it that it's a mistake. He shouldn't have said that. A farmer is a farmer.
Okay,
do you understand? Whether matured or not, you must farm, get your produce, and your livelihood continues.
Right.
You understand?
Okay.
Let's not drop this conversation a little bit down. Infra. So what I'm saying is that look, this government has failed so far. In office, they have failed across board. You cannot tell me where you think it is doing well in this country. Which sector? That the people are not complaining. Which sector? I just mentioned that across board the government is performing poorly. And look, it's just a year in office. So the goodwill they inherited from us, they are depleting that in very speed in a speed that is unimaginable.
So you are trying to say that when you were leaving office, all these sectors,
I mean, we had
in good shape before you left.
We had policies that is very, important to the development of this country. Significant policies that we left for them. When they came there, they renamed a lot of them. You understand? And those policies are producing results as we speak. But if you ask them, they have no single policy that has been put in place so far in government.
Right. You just mentioned that some people have been on strike, some 11 months, some 15 months.
Yes.
But how many months has the NDC been back? Because if you say 15 months, that means that some people you were owing them during your time.
But do you understand that government is a continuation?
We get it. So that means that your government was also owing this people.
Wait. This is February, right?
Yes.
This is February.
Yes.
They have 2020, the whole of 2025 they were in power. 12 months plus 4 months. Plus 2, sorry.
Plus 2.
January, February. 14.
So
that means we had only one outstanding month that we didn't pay.
So what prevented you from paying those people before leaving?
And I tell you that government is a continuation. Whether or not we paid, you inherit liabilities and assets, all of that.
Okay.
So there's no basis for this question.
So you just admitted that you have to inherit
liabilities and assets, all of that,
and then debts as well.
Yes,
you just admitted.
And that has been since we gain our independence.
Right. So it's been like that.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
So what I'm saying is that if you promise people hope, you must deliver hope. You promise people, fried rice, deliver fried rice.
Okay.
You cannot promise us fried rice and come and deliver to Zafi. That's unacceptable.
You see,
he wants you to explain the
MPP.
The
okay, when I talk about matured,
right.
I sat here and I expatiated the last time.
Okay.
They were claiming that the MPP executives are sharing it among the MPP grassroots. What I mean by a matured farmer is that it's not everybody who says that he or she is a farmer who is matured. Because if truly you are matured, they have been given a fertilizer to go and nurture your farm or whatever, why must you go out and go and sell it?
Okay, so if you mean mature, you mean reasonable.
That's it.
Right.
You understand me? So you should just get it clear.
Farmer,
okay. So let's come to clear.
Would not
okay. Okay. A total debt burden when they were leaving power, that was 32. You understand me? 0.9 million, a billion Ghana cedi. Ghana cedi. You understand me? When they see they brought a lot of rules and regulations to govern the cocoa farmers, and none of them even felt it within their territories. When you are going, immediate obligations over 9.7 billion Ghana cedi. That was the debt that guys left. Cocoa board committee and commitment. These people, under their own legacy, they left over 21.7 billion Ghana cedi. All these rules and regulations that you gave to cocoa farmers for them to be governed, they were still calling for Jordan Mama the hope. You understand me? And I'm telling us that teachers and co, nurses and co, how far was NAPCO? You people came out to come and lie to Ghanaians free education. Teachers who were even talking out were even arrested. They were even sacked. You understand me? Students that went around telling us, we have a lot of food at buffer stock. How come? Did you see the scandal? The Romani Mama came less than 2 months, 3 months. You saw in the military cars sharing food all over the country for our students to get something to eat and to study. You are here defending our pensioners. How far was it? Our own people, citizens who our pensioners were on the road shouting, calling for Jordan Mama. Where was Baumia then? Right. You understand me? Where were they? Teachers and nurses. You told them that when we come, we'll cancel it. You understand me? You were telling us that no fee stress and co. You see, a course has been given to you.
No fee stress is your policy.
You understand me? You understand me?
The no fee stress, please. The no fee stress is your policy.
A course is a course. You understand me? Past 8 years, I always say that if you be able to live stronger the past 8 years without going through something, what shows that you can never live better under Dodomani Mahama? All the things that you were claiming, all the things. You see, the Bible let us know that if the foundation is being destroyed, what can a righteous man do? You guys give a fake foundation. Even your own Baumia and Co came around telling us that in our sectors, education, we did massively well. Health, we did well. When it comes to sports, we did well. But later on, during their own primaries, it went around. Why? 1 or 2 loops came.
Right.
You understand me? You see, if I'm here talking in your studio, if I keep And then he told me that, Moses, you saw this water here, but when I came back, the water was not there. Who are you going to blame? No, like, who are you going to blame? Am I not the one you are going to blame? Because I was here and I'm also a witness to that.
You be the one now question.
Good. And so if your own people are claiming that, no, please, let's allow this government to what? To deliver. Your own deputy communication officer, Owusu Bempa, is always praising Dodoma Mahama. He said the cost that you people, our own party, cost. You are now come to blame it on Dodoma Mahama. You see, you see, don't expect Dodoma Mahama to perform magic. No, it is a gradual process. A lot of things that you people cost, Dodoma Mahama is not blame anybody. We'll just give you a reference. You understand? We just give you a reference, and then we also bring you solution to it.
Right.
You understand me? When energy sectors and co were there, Jinapo, what's the name? Matopoku and co were telling us that we should go and bring our own timetable. You understand me? This is a listening government. A lot of issues will occur. Yes, we are dealing with human beings, but let's say the fact clearly.
I
said farmers of this land, cocoa farmers, will be rejoicing very soon.
Right.
You understand me? So we have accepted our fault.
You have accepted.
You understand me? So we are not going to blame anybody.
Okay,
that's it. So we'll deliver accordingly. But we'll not come and tell you that my driver no, my steer and whatever. No, we'll deliver and deliver accordingly. So you should not fear. Okay?
Right. Thank you, Mr. Seki. Mr. Razak, looking at the forum you have created, is that a recovery road for the NPP in a way?
You know, mostly it is these forums that we use to hold government accountable, and it is not necessarily that the NPP wants to institute their way back to power. It is about holding the government to account. It is about ensuring that
is the main goal of it.
The Ghanaian people get a fair share and the right things being done for the people of Ghana, and that is exactly what the forum is meant for.
Right. So the People's Forum, right?
Yes.
The People's Forum. So if you see them in your community, they are holding people accountable. They are holding the government accountable. So when they come to you and you have an issue, if you have a problem, please do not hesitate to voice out. You are tuned into your favorite online radio station. We are streaming live on Facebook at GhanaTalks Radio, on YouTube at GhanaTalks Radio, and on X, formerly known as Twitter, on GhanaTalks Radio. And sitting right here with me in the studios is Mr. Saki from the NDC Communications team, and I also have Mr. Abdul Razak from the NPP Communications team. You can send in your comments and let's get interactive, let's engage. Right, at this juncture, we are going to zoom into our topic for discussion for this morning. So for our first topic for discussion, President Mahama recalls Ghana's High Commissioner to Nigeria over vote buying allegations. President John Dramani Mahama has recalled Ghana's High Commissioner to Nigeria following serious allegations of vote buying involving Ghanaian officials during the 2026 primary election. The recall was announced by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration as part of steps to uphold Ghana's diplomatic standards and integrity. So that is it. I believe you saw what happened on Saturday, where we saw some people with television, we saw some people running helter-skelter for Kosiani Meko and all of that. People really enjoyed themselves. People cashed out as well. And then it looks like one person was actually involved in it. That person is actually a public officer or public.
It would be correct to state that one person was involved.
Okay, so everyone was involved in it. Let me say.
All the candidates.
Yes, all the candidates. But so far, looking at what made it obvious is that has to do with that one particular candidate. Yes. So these are actually allegations, and the OSP has actually come out to say that they are investigating into the issue for both the NPP and both the NDC as well. And due to that, President Mahama has recalled him. He said, hey, you can't be in my government and be doing that. So he has been recalled. So Baba Jamal has been recalled and they are investigating into the issue. First off, what is your general impression of the elections that was held on Saturday?
Okay, so thank you very much. I think the issue that happened, or the incident on Saturday was an unfortunate incident. It is something that we must condemn, entirely, because vote buying and campaign monetization, or should I say, well, I don't know, but this is very dangerous. It is very dangerous. It doesn't really give us the best of leadership that we seek, to the extent that who has the money would be, the ultimate winner in every contest. It is very sad. But you see, I feel that the president or the NDC is pursuing this with this vociferity because they believe the wrong candidate has been elected.
Why do you say because?
I say this because in 2023, when they were doing their race, we saw videos where it was alleged that people were receiving about 1,500 Ghana cedis, and nothing was said to that effect. And there was a post by Ras Mubarak, a former member of parliament. If you can indulge me, former member of parliament for Kumbungu, Ras Mubarak, has launched a sharp critique of Ghana's political establishment, accusing elected officials of pretending to be outraged by vote buying while sustaining the very system that enabled it. They say vote buying is not right, but they are the same people that is enabling it. Right? To the extent that you had members, in the NDC who openly gave money to people. And look, it is sad that the president of the republic, instead of, referring the issue to OSP or the investigative bodies, he recalled the guy who in the normal, course of business would have resigned in any way.
That is if he had been elected as the MP.
And the facts are that he has been elected as a flag bearer. As the candidate.
As the candidate.
You understand?
Yes.
So being elected as a candidate, you cannot, be running for two public offices at the same time.
At the same time.
Yes. So definitely he would have resigned anyway.
So you think he should have been made to resign even before getting into the contest?
Exactly. So that's why I think the government is doing gimmick and PR with us. And settings.
Because definitely he
was going to resign.
But what is
so
the
it doesn't really serve anything. Let me come.
Right.
It doesn't serve anything because first we expected that the issue would have been, referred to the various state investigation bodies, like the OSP, NIB, and all of that. You understand? But the president, in his statement, if you have the statement, kindly indulge me. If you have the statement, he stated, the party has also noted the public statement by the General Secretary of the NDC, indicating that the party has commenced its own investigation into the allegations arising from the party primaries. These are issues of vote buying, corruption issues. You understand? You don't note you are now, converting the NDC into an investigative body for the state. You are the president. Let me tell you, you are the president. You understand? So if you are the president, the state is different from the government. So what we expected the president, let me come.
Can you clarify that?
Yes, I'm coming to clarify it. Right. What we expected the president to do was first refer the issue to either OSP, NIB, or the other investigative bodies.
See all this thing.
That's first. The investigation that was done or that was going to be done by the party is different.
So you think the president shouldn't have taken that into his part to recall him?
That is I mean,
but I think he stated that in his code of conduct that if you create any scandal, he's going to take you off himself. So I don't know if you.
But what in this means taking him off himself? What I'm saying is that
he's a government official.
Let me tell you this, and I established that in the first place he was going to resign. That's the first thing. In the first place, he was going to resign. And secondly, the president noting the investigation that was conducted by the party is not the right thing to have done in the first place, because the party is different from government. I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying. The party essentially is different from government.
So you think the party shouldn't investigate?
You don't know. The party can investigate. That's a different matter.
Okay.
But as a government, you don't note the investigation of the party instead of referring the matter to state institution for investigation to be carried on. That's simply what I'm saying. So noting the investigation that was carried or that was to be taken by the party does not serve the purpose of the state, because this is a body corporate, a party, a political party. It doesn't represent the state. So what we simply seek is that invite the state to do the investigation. You understand? Instead of taking recognizance of the fact that your party is conducting investigation on the matter.
Do you think that President Mahama reacted to this issue because it's his party, or because the party, or because the person is a government official?
Look, I think because it happened in the full glare of the people, because these things have been happening. So because we
see it.
Is it?
We see votes by mail.
And I reference 2023 incident. Do you want a video? I'll get it for you.
Okay.
I'll get it for you. In 2023, we had issues of that nature, and NDC, they agreed to they were saying on radio, on the video, that they've received about 1,000 Ghana cedis, 1,500, and all of that. So I think I think it is not. I think it is not because the party, is trying to, I think it's because the party is just trying to do, PR gimmick and settings with the Ghanaian people, that they indeed represent what they said they were doing. But in the first place, as I have stated,
yes,
you don't recognize, or you don't note the investigation that was going to be done by the party. That's not where our interest lies. Our interest lies in the fact that state institutions are taking the issue and they are investigating the issue outside of the activities of a political party.
But who appointed this man?
President Mahama appointed him.
And you think it's not right for him to recall him back?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Or we have to wait for the OSP to...
No, let's differentiate the matter. If you recall him, fine. But what I'm saying is that's PR, because in the first place, the man would have resigned.
Okay.
So what's the difference? Instead of referring him to, state investigative institutions, you rather recall him. And then, you're not getting the argument I'm making.
But he has been recalled.
That's not the issue. One, the issue of vote buying is not right.
Yes.
So if someone involved in that matter, and then you recall the person, refer him to state investigative institutions. Did he do that? If you read the statement, he didn't do that. He rather noted the fact that the party is investigating the matter. This sends a signal that the issue does not concern the state. Instead, it concerns the party, and that is wrong. Do you understand? That is clearly wrong. So what we are saying is that, look, the incident that happened on Saturday was just PR gimmick, was something that is condemnable. But you see, the NDC saying that the man should, they should cancel the results and all of that. I see it largely that the man is not the right person they wanted to win the elections. Otherwise, we've had videos of such incidents in their party, and nothing is being said to that effect. So we wonder if NDC is really a National Democratic Party.
But I think that was formally, but now they are resetting, and it's part of the reset agenda, don't you think, Mr. Saki?
Wow.
What is your general impression of the election that was held on?
When it comes to vote buying,
right,
it's not stated in Ghana Constitution. I stand to be corrected.
The vote buying?
Yeah, it's not stated.
Oh, are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
Because I saw that from the OSP.
The law no, is kind of complicated. You understand me? What the OSP stated, it is not in the Constitution. I stand to be corrected.
So I have the video here.
But he mentioned it's against the law.
Good. I'm coming. Let me build a foundation for us all to understand the reason why I'm saying that.
Right.
There are so many instances that MPP has held internal primaries or elections that none of them has been called to order. You should tell me. Do you understand me?
Yes.
This current primaries that they went, a lot of issues came. We saw on social media people even talking, say, Sikana Brian jump on Ambano, Odododo. I was even there, so I have a fact. Odododo is close to my constituency. Even Ablokuma South, the women organizer and co were talking. Say Sikana Brian jump on the Ambano. It's not what we were expecting. So we are not going to vote for him.
Right.
Same stated at Kenya, Japan. You understand me? You see, vote buying has been there. So if today, it should tell us that the videos that it was circulating in their era, that people were buying vote and giving out TVs and whatever. In their time, equity yourself, people were even selling, giving out fridges.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we see it here? Did their own general secretary come out to come and state the fact that we condemn this act? So if today the reset agenda is starting from the NDC and the own president of the Republic of Ghana, who is not even thinking about political issues, has stated it out. Do you understand me? For him to resign and for the own general secretary to come and say that we are going to set a committee to investigate this, this should tell you that when the thing goes out, it will really worry the administration. It will also worry Ghanaians. This should even tell you the clear discipline in NDC. Where on earth are their own chairman, or what's the name, Justin Kodia, stated this clearly? Whenever internal elections is being held in their party, well, you should come and show us proof. If in the past we were doing it, now Ghanaians are wise enough and discerning. You understand me? Even when what's the name, Sami Jefi gave Agra that money, they held press conference.
Yeah.
That we should go to the OSP to come and investigate. These are childish political issues.
I
just smile over it.
He was never investigated.
You understand me? So do you have evidence? No, you see. No. Do you have evidence that he's using state money? So I trying to tell me that Sami Jefi was not working.
Look, what you are
no,
saying,
my brother, I'm coming.
Number one,
my brother,
he's
I'm
a public official.
My brother, I'm coming.
Me?
What we need to do is for you to help government to bring Kenoferata back. These are some of the important things that we need
so if you say this, I will say the government is incompetent.
You understand me? Look at what you're telling me.
The government.
You are here. You are here. Even not even knowing the foundation of what you are here to talk about. See, we are comparing apple, to banana. How possible? This is internal elections, and the thing has come as a mess and a shame. Dodoma Mama condemned.
Yes, totally.
How many of you condemned Kennedy Japon and Baumia's premise when they were sharing money all over? Akwetia, when guys were sharing fridge and blenders and co, how many came out? This should tell you that NDC is a disciplined administration. You understand me? This should tell us that NDC is a disciplined administration. You can't be here defending lies that you have no fact about it. So if the thing is internal, why can't we deal with it internally? If the thing is going overboard, you have the EOCO there, you have the OSP there. You are telling us that we should refer to the OSP. OSP saw Kenoferata seated and told Ghanaians that his cousin is the president of the Republic of Ghana. How can I stop him? When Kenoferata was seated there, these are not issues that even OSP must even investigate, because it's not important for Ghanaians to know. This is internal elections. You understand me? So if General Secretary is being bold enough to tell our people that, what are you doing? Dodoma Mama is trying possible hard, his own effort to put things in it rather in shape.
Right.
You understand me? So if the thing has occurred internally, Baba Jamal, he said that it's a gift. You understand me? So we're even asking ourselves that if this is a gift, you should have even given to them long time. The woman too, they said they shared the rice, ice and mutu and co.
Yeah.
This has been happening in political, era. It has been happening. Even we are here. They are going to start their internal elections again with the constituency again. We are here. I'm sure we will come here and come and talk again. So it's also come out and come and defend. And I don't know. I'm sure it's even well prepared. Even if he's going to contest, I know that they call me. I'll come and support you. You understand me? So you see, I'm coming. You see, to cut this thing short, I believe in Dodoma Mahama. Even to say it and put it on record, I was not happy.
Right.
Seeing the TV set, Mutu and Co. So that means if you and we are going to contest something, and then you have the vision to help our delegate to grow in that constituency, but you don't have the money, that means delegates will not give it to you. And this is really, stopping us from seeing improvement. TV now, when you are in pain, Baba Jama will never come there. The motto now, if you are in pain, who are you going to call? We should hold our responsible leaders. This goes to MPP or NDC. See, we are the youth. We are the one coming.
Yeah.
Akufo-Addo and Co, Bawumia, Mama and Co, they are all fading off small. You understand? We are the one coming. Let us follow a leader that can give us, a vision, that can give us, let me say, good health when it comes to education, infrastructure, and co. So that definitely you and I will be able to sort it out ourselves.
Right.
But when you go in for these material things, when the time of accountability comes, he can be able to tell you, say, I gave you a motorbike. What did you use the motorbike for? I gave you a television, but this is not what you are going to eat. You understand me? So please, we beg, both MPP and NDC. See, now Ghanaians are wise. These things can never give you a vote during election or whatever. You saw Musa Dankwa's projection.
Yeah.
By the time he went to one of the mother stations to expatiate the reason why the woman lost. You understand me? I also want to put it clearly.
I'll come back to the issue of Musa Dankwa.
Sure.
And,
you see, I put it clearly, and I want to correct my brother. That you should not think that Baba Jama is not a good candidate for the NDC.
For the NDC.
It is an issue that has occurred.
Right.
You understand me?
So let's get this clearly about vote buying not being in our constitution and then all of that. So in Ghana, vote buying is not directly mentioned by that specific term in the 1992 Constitution of Ghana. However, it is strictly prohibited and criminalized through other primary laws that derive the authority from the Constitution's mandate for free and fair election. So while the Constitution sets the broad principles of democratic elections, specific acts like vote buying are governed by Representation of the People Law 1992 PNDC L 284 section 33 clause 1 directly defines and criminalizes bribery in elections. These include giving or receiving money, gifts, or office to induce a voter to vote in a certain way. So it doesn't state directly that vote buying is against our but bribery and corruption is a criminal act. So I think the OSP will go into that issue.
So Baba Jama is a statesman because he is the ambassador to Nigeria. You understand me? So from the beginning, as my brother said, we all knew that definitely he will resign.
He will resign from
you understand me? But we don't expect, whether you resign or not, we don't expect you to go and bring this shame to the party. You understand? You see, people are watching.
Yeah, everyone.
Our grassroots is what. That's why I stated and I use my brother as an example. Maybe I don't know what he's going to contest for, and I'm sure definitely he knows the grassroots what they are in need of. You understand? So this thing should not be part of us. The Doman Mama is a respected man. We respect both our leaders, whether MPP and NDC. But sometimes we come here to condemn their habits. You see, MPP does most when they were in power. You see, this thing has been occurring. Internally, it will come. Externally, whatever, general election, it will come. But see, we should be wise enough. You understand me? Kenya Japan, what did he give? But people chose Bawumia against him. You understand me? Then the same way, Bawumia will also give. NDC will also take. MPP will also take. We also do the needful because we need prosperity in our land. You understand me? So we going out there giving gifts or whatever. Someone may say it is a Xmas gift, New Year gift, surprise gift, whatever. This will not bring improvement. Go and sell what you can be able to do. That is marketing. You understand me? So that the delegate there will also entrust you and also do the needful for you. So this also goes to our delegates. That we beg them. They should be much descending. We need much infrastructure. We need much, things that will help us develop as a constituency. These things will never last for long. So we beg them. And then we are all praying that General Secretary and then the President also see this for us to also learn. So that it's also serve a warning to the MPP. Sure.
And to everybody else.
That's it.
But would you say that the votes, looking at what people are saying, because I watch videos where some people held the television sets, they asked them, and they said, Baba Jama the money. Would you say that all of this influenced the votes?
Yeah, you see, that's what I said. I gave a reference to Musa Dankwa.
Right.
The man did whatever he's supposed to do.
Okay.
You understand me?
Looking at Musa Dankwa's poll, when you bring out surveys like this and you tell us that, this person is actually going to win, this person is actually going to win, doesn't that give you a way to you, the candidate, to re-strategize yourself to come out better?
You see, MPP NDC needs Musa Dankwa. Oh yes, you understand. People were saying that Kennedy will win. But Musa Dakwa stood wherever he was standing.
But don't you think that bringing out polls like this will rather help the losing candidate to re-strategize themselves? Don't you think that is what Baba Jamal did to take advantage of?
What Baba Jamal did was not a good thing. You don't support it.
We condemn it.
You understand me? You see, sometimes I blame some of the delegates. I'm a delegate. Me, so many people have come to me when they want to do this and that. I will tell you, if I take this, will it bring good health to my system? If right now one of my neighbors is falling sick, we are going to the Kolebu hospital, are we going to get bed? You understand me? So these are some of the questions. We should not follow these material things. You see, if Baba Jama can be able to deliver accordingly, go and sell your product. Tell them what you can do. Nothing. You see, nothing but the truth. What the woman also did by sharing breakfast and cook, MPP has also done same. Even I saw when Baomia's team were giving oats in Dansuma when it comes to Abulukuma West. We saw everything. Nobody condemned it because we saw it to be normal. But this is becoming overboard. So I was asking myself, if Baba Jama has been able internally election and be giving TV and co, then on the day of election, they're going to share houses and cars. You understand me? You see, that is where people also come and say government officials, no, sky, you see, so me too, me go dibia taxes. You see, all those stuff. You see, we should try. You see, for you to be a leader, it's not easy. It's not easy. We communicated that we even come on board. When we come on TV and we post our flyers and go, people think say NDC has given us huge amount of money. But when I was coming, I worked. You understand me? You see, we are trying to reset ourselves. Let's also recycle our mind for prosperity. No things like this. If Baba Jama and come and give you a factory in that constituency and go, you'll be able to work hard, get your own television and motor and move on in life. You see, these are some of the things that we beg our leaders. MPP is always watching us to get something to do and to do press conference. And I'm also happy that they are also checking us.
Oh, you should be expecting a press conference.
Oh, very soon they will come. Oh, these people, I know them. Oh, I know. These people, I know. We were Sami Jeffy's own self. They went on. You understand everything. You see, we want an opposition party responsibly to check us. You understand me? Right. Not something that they themselves have been doing that they want to check us. You understand me? So please, we beg you. NDC, MPP is watching us 247.
Yeah,
let's not fall.
With an eagle eye.
Aha! You see, we beg our leaders. Right. We beg our leaders. Then I'm sure I'll be the same person to come here. They are internally. I said, my brother, I don't know whether he's going to contest for something. Definitely, you come here. Then we pray for the best.
Okay. All right. It's too big for you.
No. Oh no! No, you can do
not
it.
Too big. Oh, you can do it. I'm rooting for you.
I think I saw a flyer. Who to me is there? So if only can compete.
Oh my God!
If only can compete, who to me, we'll be glad.
Right.
Yes, so in all of this, I think there's one thing that we all come to one understanding, and that is the fact that vote buying and all of that is not good for us as a country.
Yes, it's not good.
I mean, determining who leads you based on the kind of or the amount of money or the things he can give is very dangerous. It should rather be based on the competence, the capabilities, and the what the person can do in terms of development. So I think it is condemnable to the highest extent that we influence voters with money and all of that.
With all of that.
Yes, but in the case of this the NDC, I believe that this issue is taken so serious because number one, the person is not the one they wanted to win. Number two, it happened in camera, in the full glare of the public, and so that's why they are taking this issue. It's so serious. And you see, Sami Jemfi shared dollars, right? He shared dollars, and we saw it on video. We called, for about a month in office, and these guys are already started sharing dollars. Do you understand the intensity of the matter?
So, what were you expecting the president to do with regards to
they should investigate him.
He was cautioned about the lies. He was cautioned.
We didn't ask for caution. We asked for investigation to be carried
on what?
On
what
the fact that he's sharing dollars.
So you think Sammy JP where he is, he doesn't have dollars?
My brother, we are you.
Is that what you're saying?
For the day we go for election.
Wait.
So you're saying Sammy JP? Sammy JP is a lawyer.
Now let me come. Let me come.
He has his own business and restaurant. That is right.
There are some lawyers that doesn't even have a bicycle, right?
But this is Sammy JP.
So what I'm saying is that Sammy JP is a public official.
Okay.
That's number one thing.
Yes.
And so whatever he does concerns us as Ghanaian people.
Everybody.
You understand? You hold the CEO of Gold Board.
Yes.
That's a very sensitive organization, sensitive authority.
Yeah, very, very sensitive.
You understand? And so whatever he does, our eyes are on him.
On him.
You understand? Mm-hmm. So we expect certain things not to be done by such a person.
By such a person.
So we wanted investigation to be carried out in that regard. But the government didn't do that. They couldn't do that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And wait, I want to state emphatically that it is with the highest of incompetence and lack of sense of duty on the part of government to ask we in opposition to help them bring Ken Ofori-Atta. It is with the highest of incompetence and lack of sense of duty that they will ask us to assist them in bringing Ken Ofori-Atta back to Ghana. Look, we have. Please let me make my point. Let me make my point. You will come.
You see.
Let him finish. I'll be back. Your time will come.
Let me
make my point.
I'm even praying that this will be their massive campaign message.
Let me make my point. Let me make my point. So sometimes it's not good to interject.
You forgotten what you wanted to say.
I've not forgotten.
Sorry.
But I wanted some kind of flow in my submission.
Sorry. All right.
Do you understand?
So you can take it again.
I will take it again. So I say on authority that it is with the highest of incompetence and lack of sense of duty on the part of government to ask us to help them in bringing back Ken Ofori-Atta. Because one, we in opposition do not have any law backing us. That is number one. Number two, the extradition agreement with the United States is with the government of Ghana and the government of the United States of America. And so, if that extradition agreement should be effected, then it is the government of Ghana that will make it work. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, the current government, if they are unable to, based on the extradition agreement we have with the United States, bring back Ken Ofori-Atta, then it simply points to the fact that the government lacks sense of duty and incompetent to the highest extent. So we're saying that, look, do the work. You have a mandate. Work on the mandate. Bring back Ken Ofori-Atta to face whatever charges that is, deemed to be on him. So if he has actually done something wrong, bring him back. Let him face the law. Mm-hmm. And avoid telling us to help you bring him back. Because we don't have any power of the state. You have it. So if you are unable to do that, then it simply means you don't know why you are in power.
Right.
Today, if my brother is telling us that they don't have power, I just laugh. We need minority, in fact, micro minority, to check on the super
minority.
Majority. You understand me? Their own respected man, which I really love him a lot. Afenyo Maki said that in their own press conference. I think they always want to have a press conference, which I'm happy that on this opening of parliament, they are going to be on our neck. They are going to press on our neck. They are not going to let us sleep. They are going to be on their neck 247 to check us. I think they've started with a 24 hours economy in parliament, so they want to check us a lot. You understand me? So, as I said, we also need them. They are also important. You understand? We need majority and then micro minority to check us. And I'm praying that Ken Ofori-Atta's own should be their big campaign message.
To bring him back.
To bring him back. You understand me? We can be doing something that you people think what we are doing is very, very, very bad. You understand? So if my brother thinks that they don't have power, they also have power. You understand? Because they also have constituency people following them. You get my point.
Yes,
so
please.
With this, as my brother said, in addition, we just pray that this vote buying and cold, we can't say that it should stop. It can be minimized because we're dealing with human beings. And as I already stated, I don't know the position that my brother is going for.
I'll let you know.
So you know time. So I'm sure. Me, I don't want fridge.
Campaign for you.
Me, I don't want fridge. I want a piece of land. So that I'll be able to do more yam farm yam on it. You understand me?
Right.
So please, we beg our delegates. We beg our delegates.
Right.
Let us do the needful. When they come, let us be patient. Listen to the message that they want for us. You see, John Mani Mama, a lot of professors are praising him. Yes, we've been doing that in the past. But now we are going forward. Let the people know what you can do. As I said, maybe the one that my brother is going to contest with doesn't have a vision, but he has the vision and the plans for the people. But because he doesn't have the money to buy fridge, motor and co, people will never vote for him. You understand me? So we beg.
Very sad.
You see, we beg our people. Be descending enough. You see, we have educated young ones coming up like this. We don't want to commit the mistakes that our leaders did in the past. Let us all build Ghana together. You saw the way John Mani Mama went to Zambia with the fugu.
Yeah.
I saw the videos when our Northerners brothers and co were weaving and doing the thing. It's a plus to us. These are some of the things we need to ask John Mani Mahama. You understand me? That we should expand our Northerners and co where normally they do it. If at least they will come here for our people to also teach them, it's a plus to us.
It's a plus.
You see, these are some of the things. So if someone come and tell you that when you vote for me, I'll give you a firm for you to be weaving fugu for me to export it. These are some of the things that we need to be voting for. Not me coming to give you a TV and co. Ask yourself, if I'm well established, what should I come buy a TV?
Right.
So please, we beg our delegates, we beg them that they should do the needful for us all. Okay. Sure.
Well said. So the majority is calling for the election to be cancelled, and then they re-elect it again. Do you think that's the right step in its right direction? Do you think they should cancel it, or they could actually consider?
You see, when I saw the release, I was just asking myself a question that when we say we are going to cancel it and to do again,
whole election,
it's giving a cost, because EC is using our taxes and our resources to just print papers and do whatever, paying EC officials and co. I think they should be cautious. If there's any punishment or whatever, I don't know. They are our majority leader. You see, what the president and the general secretary has stated, for me, we should just put it on record. I don't think there's no rules and regulation governing the NDC constitution that when you buy a vote, we do that. I don't know whether they'll reform and do whatever. I don't know. I stand to be corrected anytime. But what I think is, it will be too, harsh for now, because you see, they are also parliamentary candidates.
Yes.
And you understand me?
They've also done some before.
Maybe yours is not out yet.
Yeah, it's not out yet.
And then
they forgot it.
Baba Jamal asked the majority leader to swear with the Quran.
You see, I saw the post,
and he hasn't been able to swear.
You see, I saw the post.
Was it really him?
Like, I saw the
AI?
post. You see,
that's what we've seen so far. So unless there's a post contrary, then
we are. You see, politicians should know that Ghanaians are wise.
Yeah.
And they are also descended. You understand? I always say that we the communicators in NDC, we knew that Dr. Mama would win this election, but we never believed that we'll get this super majority. No. So if you've gotten this, please, let's continue to guide our seat. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So if our brother today have signed and you are trying to say that we should use state money to do re-election or whatever, MPP also have a press conference telling us that we are using state money, and which I like. You see, I also second.
Yeah.
It is something that has occurred. So it should serve as a warning. If there's any punishment or whatever, it should do internally.
Yeah.
For Ghanaians to also know that we are not joking with Ghanaians.
Right. But there have been calls that if they cancel the election, then they will have to rerun it again. It should be sponsored by the candidate and not the state.
So that one too. Yeah. That one too.
It should be sponsored by the candidate contesting.
You see, that one too. You are trying to tell us. You come and tell us that it's a government. It's a government official. Where did he get the money from? Look at the number of people. You understand what I'm talking about? So, it has occurred. This is politics. If you, Mama Yariga, majority leader, if you are telling us that you are angel, prove it to us. If our own MP and NDC, candidate there or MPs there who think that they've never shared or given out anything as a TNT before, they should come out and come and tell us. We beg them. You see, the thing is, MPP is always praying to hear fee in NDC to give them something to say.
Now that they have forms,
you understand me. So please, we beg.
As for the film,
we beg.
It will come.
You see, we are dealing with human beings. Yeah. Definitely. This time around, we start tomorrow. We are going to start with our registration of new voters or whatever membership. October, November, we are also going to do our internal elections for region, constituency, and co. At the end, it also come next year. It will be butu because they are also going to do this. We'll be hearing all these things. You understand me? Let's put the party into its structure. If today is Baba Jama, tomorrow it can be you.
It can be you.
You understand me? Maybe his son has been shown on her. Right. We are all seeing it viral. What of you two? So we beg. For me, I don't think that is in that.
You're not in support of them cancelling the whole election.
Yes. It has already come. Let's solve it internally and move on. Yeah.
Considering that there's no express provision in the constitution or any law that says that vote buying is, a crime. If
but
they cancel it,
it's still bribery and corruption.
Yes, but
it can't be
what is not expressly stated as per the laws, you cannot, say it is. There's a principle for it. But
the OSP is also investigating your party as well.
Yeah, I know. So what I'm saying is that if at the end of the day they cancel the outcome of that election, the person can decide to test the law on that, and I'll be happy that it happens that way. Then we'll get
because you want to get.
Yeah, I want to know how the court will deal with that matter. So I'll be happy if they cancel it. For me to get the understanding of how some of these things will be settled by the court. But ordinarily, I don't think, even though it is bad, but they should do something. Maybe some deterrence, punishment or something like that.
But not to cancel the vote entirely.
I don't support. Except that I want to learn something so that I get myself abreast.
So you want to use them as a case study?
Yes.
As a case study. I see that. But is this in any way going to disrupt our relationship with Nigeria, since Baba Jamal happens to be?
Oh, that's not really a matter, because recalling him means that another person will go there.
So you just resign.
So what if that was actually the people they also want?
They cannot dictate to us who should be our.
No. But this is the president that nominated. Even people were saying if Baba Jamal have taken this internal election to contest for the MP, then we should give it to the woman.
The Hajia.
You see,
to be the High Commissioner.
So I think that the president and the administration knows what they are supposed to do. So this will not cause any harm. There are a lot of people. Let's take that Baba Jamal has traveled somewhere. I try and tell them we don't have any people to serve Nigerians. So I think there are a lot of people, but we should just do the right thing at the right time. That's all.
So but I'm wondering why, after to date, that's not an issue for today.
For the defense.
No. As of today, we don't have defense minister.
Oh. My brother,
it's a worry to us in the minority.
Okay, don't worry at all.
We are suspecting that as it stands, there's no competent person in the NDC worthy of that position. Aside that, I don't think there's any reason why that position should be empty.
But what is keeping the president from? Do you have any insight on that?
I don't have the exact information. Right. But what I believe is that we don't rush in doing certain things. Those places, defense is so sensitive.
Very critical.
You understand? That's why exactly when late Honorable Omanibu Aman left, they handed it over to Atu Forsen. You understand me? Yes. As of now, if I tell I know the reason why it has kept wrong, it's a lie. But what I believe is for the trust and then for the competent enough person to be there. It doesn't mean that up to now, 1 year, we don't have any competent person. You understand me? Someone who has a good foundation with that to cope. You understand me? So we are all praying.
In effect, that person is not in the NDC as we speak.
Who's there so?
But if you have that person, it's been over a year now.
But if there's someone in Ghana, whether MPP or NDC, we believe that the man mama will take the person. As at now, when you go to airport, the manager right there was chosen by MPP. Am I generalized? But the woman is still there and doing whatever she's supposed to do.
Yeah.
You see, so you see, the Roman mama is performing wonders. So people don't know.
Right.
You see, people don't know. So please, my brother, don't worry. I know that thing. Whenever we come here, you are passionate for that. But
Right.
one day we'll just get a defense
there.
minister. So you should not worry. Yeah, you should not worry.
Days, yeah. So vote buying has become like a normal thing that we are getting ourselves involved in as a country or as a government, and it's not stated directly in our constitution that if you are caught in this particular act, this is maybe the sanction that is allocated to you. What do you think that as a body or as a country we can do with the issue of vote buying? What would you recommend?
Well, to me, I think the government should legislate for it. There should be an express law that prohibit that act. And so the best thing is for government to legislate on that matter, so that whoever is caught in that act is dealt with according to law.
According to law.
Sure.
Right. Mr. Saki, what would you also recommend?
This should also, you see, this vote buying, sometimes it depends on the delegate. We should learn.
We are also our own problem.
That's it.
The delegates.
You see, so
Right.
please, we beg, as I said earlier on, we beg our delegates. If you know that my brother here can be able to serve you and to deliver you, support him.
Support.
Don't wait for him to give you money. You see, sometimes that's why most of our politicians take us, the delegate, for granted.
For granted. They take us as a fool.
That's it. So remember that you, the delegate, you are having followers. Your mother, your father, and your aunties who are not delegates are waiting for you to bring it before the general election. So if you go and take this, see, that is why NDC gave a song that we should look at our lifestyle. If our lifestyle is also okay, then we should vote for the wise person. You understand me? So we beg that it's not everything that we send to the law. Even if MPP is even there, it will be difficult for them to send it to the law. Because look at what happened in their primary circle. But I was happy that there was no showdown. You understand me? So we, the delegate, too, has something to do. Okay, so we beg our delegates. They should fight for prosperity in their constituency and for Ghana first.
Right.
Not what you get today, that tomorrow you can't even go and give an account to it.
Right.
So we beg them to. Okay.
Right. We are begging them. The vote buying should come to a halt. We shouldn't be in a country where we normalize vote buying. It's your civic responsibility to vote. So why then do you have to wait for someone to give you money before you vote? That's very bad. We are looking forward that in the coming days or in the coming years we have a particular law that governs this. If you are caught selling, buying, you receiving the money, you giving the money out, you be held responsible. Right, let's look at our next topic. Parliament passes 24-hour Economy Authority Bill. Parliament of Ghana has passed the 24-hour Economy Authority Bill 2025, giving legal backing to the government 24-hour economy policy, a flagship program of President John Dramani Maham's administration. Under the new law, a 24-hour economy authority will be created to act as the central coordinating body for implementing the policy nationwide. This authority is mandated to align public and private sector efforts, mobilize investments, and ensure the necessary regulatory and infrastructural frameworks are in place to support continuous economic activity across sectors. The policy, which was a major campaign promise of the National Democratic Congress in 2024 general election, is positioned by government supporters as a strategy to boost job creation, increase productivity, and stimulate economic growth by extending operations beyond traditional work hours. So it's three shifts.
133.
133. That is it. Mr. Razak, do you think this is actually going to provide actual jobs for the people?
You see, thank you very much. I hold the view that the Ghanaian people have been largely deceived by this so-called 24-hour economy policy. Largely, Ghanaians have been deceived. Because one, the promised 24-hour economy came with a formula, right? And the formula was 1 3 3. One job, 3 shifts,
3 shifts,
3 people.
3 people.
And so, if you remember, the last time I made a statement to the effect that if 24-hour economy is implemented in the form in which it was promised to the Ghanaian people, we are going to have job surplus in this country.
How was it presented to them?
It hasn't even been in place right now. And it was promised to Ghanaian people that when they come, the implementation of 24-hour economy will give us 1 job, 3 people working in that job.
3 people working.
For example, if you are a custom officer, you work for just a period of hours, another person comes and another person comes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So now let's do some small mathematics.
Okay.
If at the education sector, we have about 300,000 people employed as teachers. Now, 24-hour economy being implemented is going to raise the number to about 900,000. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, please.
900,000.
Yes.
So you do that across all the sectors and the various agencies, and you look at the number of people that are going to be employed under the 24-hour economy. We're going to have job surplus in the country. I mean, how many of the Ghanaian youth are ready and looking for jobs and are not getting? Do you understand?
Yeah.
And then you look at the number of jobs that 24-hour economy will be created. Look, definitely we will have job surplus. But you see, when they present the 24-hour economy bill to Parliament, the Formula 133 shift is missing in that bill.
So how is it now?
So the bill does not talk about any 133 shifts. And the policy 24-hour economy, the formula was 133 shift. Today they presented the bill to Parliament, and if you listen to Honorable Kojo Oppong-Nkrumah, he said that the 133 shift formula that was said in the bill is not found. In the policy, it's not found in the bill. They can't see it in the bill. That means there was a deception.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So what are they telling us? And even the various agencies that they said they were going to work 24-hour economy, for example, GRA, Customs, NLA, and all of that, it cannot be found in the bill. And ordinarily, if indeed you want to do 24-hour economy, and you have listed state agencies and institutions, it should be captured in the bill. For the Ghanaian people to know that, look, these institutions are going to run 24-hour economy, right? But if it is not captured in the bill, how do you intend doing the 24-hour economy? Do you understand?
Yeah.
And today, as we speak, there's no institution running 24-hour economy. They told us that, look, they were coming to empower the private sector to be able to create jobs. And that, look, I remember very well that they are going to make electricity so cheap that companies would want to run 24-hour economy. In the first month of their governance, they increased electricity tariffs. They increased water bill. Today, electricity tariff is about 15%, right? 15% increase. And water is around 27%. Contrary to the promise that they made to the Ghanaian people that electricity will be far cheaper in their government. This clearly was said by the General Secretary of the party, the current, person that is seeking to run for presidency. He promised us that electricity was going to be much cheaper when they come into office. Today, electricity is the highest. And I saw a post on Facebook where a brother complained that 200 Ghana cedis credit that could take him for about 20 days or so is now being used for just 5 days. 200 credit prepaid. I mean, what is this?
How much is he buying?
It is sad that you promised the Ghanaian people that you're going to, and look, we saw this coming because when they said that they were going to create about 800,000 jobs in their 2026 budget, they stated that about 500,000 of those jobs are coming from the construction sector. That is temporary jobs.
Temporary jobs, yes.
Is that what the Ghanaian people are looking for? That after your contract of appointment, you go back and sit home. Is that the hope they are giving to the Ghanaian people? Look, it is sad that a 24-hour economy, a flagship program that was supposed to drive development, drive employment, create job opportunities, is something that today a lot of the things that they promise cannot be found in the so-called bill. And look, we hold the belief that the creation of authority for 24-hour economy, it is going to create a bureaucracy where people are appointed to office, they buy them cars, CEOs, job for the boys. That's what I think. It is just to create job for the boys.
A duplication of
duties. And this is not what the Ghanaian people voted for. I mean, when we wanted to do one district, one factory, we didn't create a bureaucracy. Meanwhile, typically, for everyone who knows how a job is created, one district, one factory as a policy is a typical game changer as to when it comes to creation of job opportunities for the people. Because I know and you know that when a factory is being put in place, all that it does is it produce. And when you are able to produce, you'll be required to hire workers. And by so doing, you are creating jobs. But this, even the 24-hour economy, it doesn't really serve as an idea, an idea that is capable of creating job opportunities. Instead, it is serving as an idea that duplicates jobs and get government agencies packed. Because the idea 24-hour economy does not look at creating job opportunities, rather using same job opportunities, dividing it into sectors. You get what I'm saying?
That is what it's giving.
Dividing it into about 3 times. That's not an idea that creates job. And so we said that, look, we accept it. We want the 3-3 shift. Let it come. So that you pack the government agencies. But today, they are unable to do the same thing they said they would do. And that's why we say, look, if you are voting for a government, you must look for a government that is capable of thinking and bringing up ideas that will serve or that will create employment for the Ghanaian people. These people are not doing that. Look, for example, we came with one district, one factory as a policy to tackle unemployment. We also came with Agenda 111 policy to tackle unemployment. These are intelligent policies, government with acumen, right? You people came and instead of building on that policies, you said you are going to do only 10 of the Agenda 111. Meanwhile, you know very well that when this is completed and functional, the kind of job it will create is going to be massive. So these people lack the understanding of how to create a job.
Right.
And if you look at the policy I stated, duplication of existing job opportunities instead of looking at the ways of creating job opportunities. And a lot of the policies that they promised us that they were going to do, they failed woefully.
Right.
They failed woefully. 1 million coders program, where is it? Women's Development Bank, where is it? The kind of hope you gave to the Ghanaian women, the kind of hope you gave to the Ghanaian young men, that you are going to give them job opportunity to do and make money for themselves, cater for their families. Today they've been left, stranded. And you can see that the NDC youth are burning, the party offices across the country, destroying furniture and all of that.
Right.
So look, we are saying that this government does not inspire hope. The policies on the surface of it was very attractive, very sexy policies, but in the inner part of those policies, they are not doing anything for the Ghanaian people.
Right, Mr. Saki.
Let me state it on record.
Yeah.
Okay. When Honorable Atufosin submitted the budget, he gave hope to Ghanaians that the Agenda 111 project, John Mani Mahama, will continue. Nobody is saying that all the abandoned projects, roads, schools, John Mani Mahama will never continue. It is in our manifesto. If it is in the right direction, they will continue. Nobody has stated it anywhere. Even Akano even said the Agenda 111, that hospitals and code that they claim this, they be able to build. It went it went to see some at the eastern region, the Ashanti region. Some is not even functioning. They've built it. There's no machine and co. Do you expect us to break it down? No.
Right.
So, you understand me?
Yes.
So if he's sitting here to tell lies to people, it's a lie.
Right.
Atufosin stated it clearly that we're going to continue all abandoned projects. You understand me? So that one, you should even give us a plus to it. Okay. You understand me? And then he also stated.
Yes. So Parliament, So Parliament has passed the 24-Hour Economy Authority Bill 2025 to create a legal body, the 24-Hour Economy Authority, tasked with coordinating nationwide implementation of Ghana's 24-hour economy policy.
Sure.
What specific role is this newly established 24-hour economy authority going to play in transforming Ghana's economy?
Okay.
And how they are going to make sure that this policy is properly rolled out?
Gusitano is the one leading the 24 hours.
Yes.
And I think yesterday was his 70th birthday.
Impressive.
So I want to say God richly bless him.
Yeah, happy birthday to him.
More strength to deliver more. Whether Ghanaians like it or not, 24 hours economy will be implemented. And then to start this year, I state it on record. Whether Ghanaians likes it or not, 24 hours economy, you and I will get a job to do. My brother said that 24 hours economy has not commenced. Starting from 28th of April, that was last year, 2025. Ghana Passport Office introduced 24 hours.
24 hours.
We saw it on social media. Maybe most of the journalists and actors even went to do this.
So how many people have they been employed?
You understand me?
Let
me come again. Ghana Publishing Company officially launched 24 hours economy. That was 13th of March last year. Even the president was even there. Honorable Kwachi Felix was even there. You understand me? When you come to the DVLE, Honorable Julius, wherever he is, I say God richly bless him. At the entire main office, they started. Even one of our City FM journalists went there to do his own. You understand me? The main issue that the MPP don't understand is that whenever there is something good coming, they don't want to appreciate it. Let us pass the bill. Gustano is on grounds. All the government sectors, including the private sectors, that we are going to commence 24 hours economy will be published. You understand me? We are talking here about jobs. I always say that my friends that were even employed into NAPCO, 700 Ghana cedi. What was the end? You understand me? Yes. We promise Ghanaians that 24 hours economy will start with it. Europe is starting. When you go to some of the countries, even Dubai and Co, they are doing 24 hours. We learn from afar. We don't just come out and come and do implementation without even a course. Are you trying to tell me that we never dreamt about Ghanaians? We never saw the cry of Ghanaians. We never heard their cry of Ghanaians. The Jodomani Mama will sit down the past 8 years not to know is or a left or right about the implementation of 24 hours economy. No. 24 hours economy, we want the Secretariat Board office that I will be able to regulate. You people brought in NAPCO.
That is their goal?
No, is it the main goal is to bring productivity when it comes to industrialization. Exports, imports. A lot of exports will be going. Look at the Fugu example. If 24 hours economy begins in the part of our brother where the northern region where they normally do it, are you trying to tell me that it's not going to bring productivity into the country?
Right. So what sectors are actually going to benefit from this?
That's why I said most of the companies will be stated it out. You understand
me? So they
me?
are yet to come out.
Correct. You understand me? So the ministers and then the one heading, that's the Honorable Gusitano, will come out and state everything. This thing has been said already. You understand me? Yes. If it has not been sent to Parliament, you understand? That's what I'm telling you that I'm coming. Everything is a gradual process. We can never do anything. You see, when you people were cancelling road to, did you send it to Parliament? Tell us. Did you send it to Parliament? Did you tell Parliament that I'm going to cancel it? You see, we are learning. You see, my brother, when you were talking, I was not talking.
Let me come.
When you were talking, I was quiet.
The road to
you understand me? Did you send it to Parliament? No. You understand me? When you guys were coming to do NAPCO, did you send it to Parliament? Come and tell that you are going to pay NAPCO 700 Ghana cedi. You should send it there. But NAPCO workers were on the road. 700 cedis, you guys were not even paying them. You understand me? So this is a great policy. These are some of the reasons why we the youth we campaign for Jodomani Mahama to come on board. Right. You understand me? So does it mean that if the agencies have not been stated, we can't do it. It is a gradual process. You see, the Domani Mahama is doing the possible best for you and I to get something to do. You understand me? Yes, we admit that we've not been able to solve a lot of unemployment issues in Ghana here. But it is a gradual process. We came 1 year. We're not done with administration. We're not done. Even your own people doing the transition form. Look at the number of people you recruited into the firms, causing chaos. You understand me? So please, 24 hours economy will bring a lot of employment.
All right.
Will bring a lot of export. Will bring a lot of improvement in our daily lives. You see, there are a lot of stated agencies. As I said, what's the name? DVLA. It will also expand, going to another regions, other constituencies, so that we'll be able to get something to do. We want the things to be done accordingly. When you guys were starting the free SHS, even your own Kennedy Japan was telling us that we should take our time. How did free SHS end? How? You understand me? You people were telling us that when Dodoman Mama comes into power, Dodoman Mama is going to cancel free SHS. You even went on to even cancel PTA. That is the foundation of the school, so that our parents will come to the school in, day and out to be able to caution us whenever we do any mess. How did the education system end? But we're not even blaming you for anything. It is a process. We can't be in a haste to come and do something that we can never do. We promise Ghanaians it will be able to deliver and to deliver accordingly. Right. So you should not worry. Okay. Yes, it has kept long, but it is a gradual process. We need to deliver well so that the demand mama will leave a legacy for you and I to speak about.
Okay. So during the debate in Parliament, members of the minority caucus also raised some concern about the bill, the authority bill, and they mentioned that looking at the 3 pillars that was mentioned, which the first pillar says production system, the second pillar is development and supply chain, and the last one has to do with the labor development. They said looking at all these pillars, the Ministry of Trade and Industry and Youth and Development are already playing that role. So what is the difference between the role the authority, the committee is going to play, and the role of of these 2 ministries also going to play? Don't you see a duplication, or you think there's what is that distinct thing that differentiates them from the responsibilities that these 2 ministries are going to play?
You see, what we expect them is to be clear to Ghanaians, state the fact for us to know our left and right. You understand?
That is the responsibility of the secretariat.
You understand me? Then come out, tell us how security, because you see, we need transport when you are going to do this 24 hours economy. And currently, we are even fighting with transport minister that there's chaos up and down. So the secretariat will lay down foundations. This place, maybe I'm not quite anyone. If Temahabo, how many buses can we provide them when you are doing 24 hours economy? What is the lighting system there when it comes to street lights? How is our road? You understand me? These are some of the things that the secretariat is going to do. Temahabo, when you are doing 3 shifts, how many people can we employ? How many females? How many males? Because we are going to deal with containers and co. What are the qualifications that we need? Right. Engineers, tractors and co. These are some of the things that the secretary is going to do.
So they are going to be in charge of
correct.
All of that.
You understand me? So if you are going to do DVLA, what is your skills? What qualification? What do you need? You understand me? So DVLA, how many security agencies that we need? Because you can't go and do 24 hours economy at night. There's no security patrolling up and down. There's no TNT. As of now, we are even fighting for TNT. You understand me?
So there's a huge difference.
You understand me?
Between what these 2 ministries are doing and what the secretariat is also about.
Do you understand me? So I was hearing that their own people were saying that because of some people don't have appointments, it's job for the boys and go. I was just laughing. You people created a lot of ministries. A lot of ministries. What do you mean? Sanitation and co. We have DC, MCs there. We have Greater Accra regional ministers and co there.
You
understand me? So what did they do?
Our lots of military could not spend. Could not spend as compared to their small ministry.
You see? Isaac, what do you have to say? Yeah, wrapping up. You wanted to say something, but do you think, looking as a country, we are really ready? Looking at the challenges we are facing in terms of security challenges, and we have to make sure that our energy sector is well endowed before we roll out this policy.
Some of us believe that the policy 24-hour economy. You see, jurisdictions like the United Kingdom, Dubai, and other places where they run the biggest economies, they don't have an authority for 24-hour economy, even though they run 24 hours. Do you understand? So some of us believe that, look, for 24-hour economy to be effectively implemented, there is supposed to be one, demand driven. And the policy 24-hour economy is a demand driven policy. So for example, if a company is producing goods that are not being demanded in the market, what do you think will happen? The company will run at a loss. Then at a point it will have to shut down because there's no demand for the goods you are producing. And so to run 24-hour economy largely depends on the kind of demand that you have for the goods, or the demand that is on the goods that you are producing as a company. So this is a demand driven policy. That's why they are having issues implementing it, because it is a demand driven policy. So ask yourself, what are we producing? What is the demand of the demand for what we are producing in the international market? So that's where we have issues, because one, you cannot implement a policy 24-hour economy to produce goods that are not demanded in the market, because your companies will shut down. They will shut down because there's no good for what you are demand for what you are producing. So that's what we've said this in the beginning, that the 24-hour economy, when they said it, we caution them. 24-hour economy is a demand driven, policy. Kind of event. It's not even a policy. It should not be a policy.
It shouldn't be a policy.
No, it's a demand driven kind of economic activity.
Right. So will your government take it up in case they don't do it well?
We already envision that they are not going to do it. They are not going to be able to do it. Right.
Okay. For your government to take it up.
When we come,
do it properly.
When we come,
you do it properly.
We are not going to do 24 hours because we you see, NPP as a party, we have ideas when it comes to creating jobs. We don't deceive people. Okay. So what we're saying is that when we come, we are going to do something that will give job to the Ghanaian people, and not to promise Ghanaians 24-hour economy.
You said down.
If at the end, and then wait, and we have policies that are job and game-changing policies. We have them, right? You people are you don't have the vision as to how to create a job opportunity. That's why you are deceiving Ghanaians with 24-hour economies. It's been over a year and you are unable to implement that policy. You bring the bill, and the bill in substance is just
lacking
a duplicate of certain things that are already in place.
Right.
So we say, look, please implement it with the formula 133. Right? If indeed the policy was not a deception.
Right.
So to just chip in a little, I trying to tell me that we don't need a lot of driving licenses in this country. Like, let me say, whenever we wake up, there are a lot of people learning how to drive, learning how to learn something on its own. You understand me? When it comes to 24 hours economy, you can't tell me that Gusitano doesn't know what he is about. He's a businessman.
It is what to do that will,
you understand me?
Tell the people
it's a
that
case.
You know what
I've given you an example of the firms which has already commenced. You understand me? So passport, we need passport every day. That is where the automatic mama is also targeting. Okay. When it comes to our health alone, you understand me? A lot of places that we can do it. Then earlier on we spoke about the tariffs on this ECG. In our manifesto, we said anybody, whether a government or a private. I remember, even a private, you need to go and see the secretariat. When you are doing these organizers and co, barbering shop and co, so that they will know the kind of meter you'll be given. When it comes to the lighting system, you understand me? If upon all the tariffs that we've placed on this thing, on the lighting system, when was the last day that your lights went off? If not maintenance, tell us. You were telling us that doom so ago. How many? Are you not enjoying light 247?
Alright.
Are you not enjoying light 247?
Alright.
Are you not enjoying
light 247?
Our time is up. We enjoyed light 247. It was under Akufo-Addo. And the name Dumso was an invention of your government.
Right.
Your government invented Dumso. Right. So the first time the name Dumso come to light was when you were in power.
Right, let's read some comments on our social media page. On Facebook, this is from Abdul Malik. Big man, congratulations to your advisors on today's morning show. GhanaTalks Radio, well done. This is from Paul Good job done, Mr. Abdul Razak. This is from Malik. Abdul Razak, you do all big congratulations to you again. I want to hear that. Thank you. From Malik again, yes, boss, he's done well. This is from Paul. Ghanaians have been deceived by Mr. Razak. 24-hour economy is a scam. From Abdul, it's not easy, chairman. Whoa, that's good. Abdul again, my brother, don't worry about that. It is possible for NPP to come back to power. Abdul again, whatever NDC is saying, we shouldn't favor from them. We should concentrate for our own NPP to come to power. That is all, my brother. Abdul, lastly again, more vim, congratulations to you, Mr. Razak. It looks like Abdul is a big fan of you, so thank you so much to all of you who engage with us on our social media platform, and we are taking leave of you. Your last words, please, gentlemen.
Okay, what I want to say is that I want to greet my constituency, Ablekuma South. So we are all praying that Ablekuma South will be the best constituency ever. And I want to greet the Honorable MP, Honorable Dr. Oko Vandapoy, wherever he is. We say God richly bless him. And my own papa, I want to greet Honorable Michael Kwakpo Alote. I think last week we started with this exercises. Today too, we are also going to persist. I want to say that Greater Accra will come the best place. You understand me? For us all to come, and my brother to also come and enjoy. I also want to greet the MC of Guy's Municipal Assembly, Honorable Edmond Agbo. The man is seriously working. Let's all support our leaders who are seriously working. Right. And I want to say that delegates, please be discerning enough, because this kind of asset being given to you will never last for long. So please, we beg them. We don't have anywhere to go apart from Ghana. Let's also come board to support our leaders who are supporting the Hope agenda, and we pray for nothing but the best.
Sure. Right, Mr. Razak.
Okay, so I extend my greetings to yourself and the entire Ghana Talks radio team. I also want to extend my greetings to the people of Yagba Kubori constituency, where I came from, or where I come from. And I also want to thank Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, Member of Parliament for Yagba Kubori constituency, for the great job he's doing for the people of Yagba Kubori. Indeed, the people are grateful, and his leadership is what we desire, and we are going to keep him in office for the good works that he's doing for the people of Yagba Kubori constituency. And so without much ado, I say thank you, and thanks to everyone that followed us through this day.
Thanks to everyone that has followed us, and thanks to everyone that has commented, who has engaged with us. And thank you to Mr. Saki and Mr. Razak. We really had a good time on the insights you showed on the topic. Thank you so much for joining us on the Ghana Talks Breakfast Show. We'll meet same time tomorrow. Do have a lovely day.